Good evening, except there's not the right start. Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for May the 24th, 2021. I am Mom. And that's Darkthorn. Well, let's see. Hold on a second. I got to do my directions here. I'm trying to remember where things are. That's Darkthorn. He's over that direction. Well, okay, that direction. But that general direction, he's not here. I'll have to figure out where things are. I'm trying to figure out where west is, because I think that's east over in that direction. So that would put right. That's what I'm trying to figure out, is about where southwest. Yeah, somewhere over there. How's that? He's over that way. That way? Whatever. Hey, Sav was saying that she couldn't figure out where all the stuff was because she's got so much stuff. So it occurred to me maybe other people are in that same position. Good evening, Mar Hockman. Did DT have a meeting with the Vendorian ambassador? Sure. Hold on. Yeah. Vendor's that weird little planet, isn't it? There was an episode there, a Star Trek Online episode, and it's a well-developed planet, so when you fly by it, it looks nice. It's not just a little blurb. But that mission isn't there anymore, right? Anyway, I do believe that today the freebie is right here. So if you go into the Zen store, go to Personnel. It is about the sixth one down. It is a playable Klingon Farasen. Yeah. It is a freebie today. Make sure you freebie it. Are you sure you wish to spend 0 Zen on a Farasen? Hell yeah. I got me a Farasen. There we go. Now that all the new events are done, I get the free Farasen. Good evening, WC. Good evening, Cadargo. Yeah, I got the Farasens the hard way, too. Bribery. No, I paid for them. And now they're free, but I'm still going to take one. Right, exactly. So I'm taking it. I am so taking that. Hope everybody's doing well. WC, I like your t-shirt. That was very clever. I just have to make sure I don't mention it next time I see the intended recipient of its awesomeness. Pardon? This is a different t-shirt, but equally clever. Somebody just made sounds at me. Hang on a second. I've got way too much stuff. Yeah, you're probably right. You are probably right. So I had a phone call from somebody off LinkedIn today thinking, oh, well, it's going to be a pitch for a job. Okay, maybe. Or it's going to be a pitch for a job or something. Nope. It's somebody who wants me to get him as my broker for my personal wealth. Little does he know. Little does he know I'm broke. Kaitians don't get mohawks unless you have their fluorescence unlocked. Interesting. Not that I like the mohawk looks. Thank you very much. I didn't like that one. It's a little too, I don't know, 60s for me. Why are those idiots wearing EV suits? Because darn it, what, you want me to actually pay attention to what my people are wearing? Seriously? Are we happier now? No, they aren't even the good EV suits. We were on some mission where I needed the freebies. So I just grabbed them. Yeah, those are my boofs. I just need 10,000 in disruptor damage. I don't have good disruptors either, so... Well, we have the Universal to do today because honestly, nobody's going to want to do it tomorrow. Everybody's going to want to run the new episode tomorrow. So I thought today let's do endeavors. Let's do Operation Riposte for everybody who needs to do it. Let's do the event for everybody who needs to do it. I have 17 hours till I need to run it, but I'll run it with you. So you had said, yes. What is the what's the command to have your bridge officers go do their thing by themselves? Ed told it to me, and I forgot to ask him when I was chatting with him. Well, I did not participate in class today, WC. My boss is going on vacation, want to get all that stuff done, and then I'll have 3 days of not a lot of stuff with her out. So I'll have time to do my classes. I have 11 hours of class time left to finish up my data analyst beginner certificate. And we'll see what happens after that. Then intermediate, then advanced. So it's roughly 100 hours to get to it. Oh, I know, Mar Hockman, but I thought there was a single command that let them go run amok on their own, and you can just sit back and drink coffee. I don't care about killing the Vodwar, I just need 10,000 disruptor damage. Feelings on Kathy is good. Your mic's sounding a little distant. Like you're in a... Not really, it's like you're in a big room, being very echoey. Maybe you're in the bathtub? Oh, that's so much better. People aren't hearing you, so hang on a second. Try that. Say something again.
Hello, everybody.
Can everyone hear him now?
Hello, baby.
Okay. I didn't have you set up right, DT. I double-clicked when I should have single-clicked setting it up.
Slow clap.
Apparently very slow clap. This is his Vendorian replacement.
I am a clone. Welcome to the Army of Clones, where you too can be cloned for the cheap price of.
So I was home this weekend on Saturday, sitting on the couch, and my husband suddenly said, "Don't move!" Of course, I jumped up and screamed because I have no idea what he was talking about. There are spiders on me. And then a few minutes later, there's spiders in my hair. I got here today, there's spiders on my computer. What the heck is going on with spiders today?
Itsy bitsy spider.
Crawled up Mom's computer. Clones on
some
Nimbus.
electrolytes because it's what plants crave.
It is. It is.
And the D&D game got canceled a little bit, but we got into that whole idiocracy thing with because the person who's running the game, his kid came out, his kid came, and you heard it over. I want some electrolyte. I want some Gatorade. It's like freaking like Yeah, their time it's like 10:30 p.m. or something like that, and it's like, and then it's what plants crave.
Who came up here and killed all of them? Gosh darn it. Stop killing things. I need to kill them. Mine, 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 mine. All mine. Come on. Okay, there we go. Fine. You guys can kill the rest. DT is more like the voice of the Mysterians. These aren't the
Good
cute
book.
little spiderlings, Marhawk ones. The ones with the cute little strands like a whoo. These are spiders. Okay.
Mom,
Yes.
what I think you're stressing. I think you need to take a relaxation pill and chill.
Now relaxation pills will be Thursday night.
I don't know. I think I'll put you on the spot. Or it is my job.
Ugh. No, no. Okay, so when the spiders come out of the little spider nest, they all kind of hang around each other for a little bit, kind of getting their bearings and everybody getting out of there. And there's this little clump of spiders on the back door going, just kind of, it's like brownie in motion. And then they let out their little spinnerets and they're just, and apparently they can, probably unconsciously, adjust the polarity of the little spinneret, the little bit of spider silk they let go to bring them up higher or lower, depending on where they want to go around, which is really kind of cool. But it's still spiders everywhere. Ugh. And I won't kill them. It's not because I'm a chicken I won't kill them. I just feel bad killing them because, they're cute. But I don't want them in my hair and on my clothes. Ooh, you know what? I've had sprint speed for my last 2 endeavors on this tune. Isn't that cool?
My sprint speed's maximized. Yesterday, my endeavor gave me the last of my impulse speed I needed.
Ooh.
So my ship now has plus 40 impulse speed.
Hey, Chaos Kushland. Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing? All right, let me switch accounts here over to the other one. See if anything needs to get done there. Otherwise, we can get some of these endeavors done. Folks, if you need to do an endeavor, if you want to do random...
Nebula is ready for me to go. Ooh.
All right, so we're going to run Azure Nebula. Are you going to run Federation or KDF?
Yeah, I get 5 people. I'll run everybody. I'll run private. I'll run a private.
Okay. Well, let's see if we've got 5. But like I said, do you want to run Fed or KDF?
I'm on Fed right now because that'll be immensely easier, but I'm going to change Fed characters. Actually, I can change over to a KDF or I can change over to a Romulan.
I don't care. Just decide. I will grab an appropriate person. I just need to know which one.
We're running Klingons for the Empire.
We're running Klingons. Okay, no problems. Okay, we got me a Klingon.
That's good.
Ramis, but Klingons. Okay, Marhawkman's on KDF also, so... So there was a story that my father used to tell WC about, in Michigan, a lot of the bees and wasps will actually nest underground because it can get extremely hot. And so if you've got like a crawl space underneath, they will go in and they'll make a nest there. So my dad told me it was one of my uncles, who I think are smarter than this. He decided to go ahead and burn them out. Well, not burn them out, but kill them by pouring gasoline into the nest. It wasn't working, so he threw a match in there. All right, I guess we're going to go private because Chaos Kushland wants to join us.
Yep. Hey,
And he's on Fed.
Don't even need 5 to go private, do we?
Yeah, you need 5 to go private.
No, you don't.
Really? Oh, because you can run it
Nebula.
solo. Because you can run it solo.
Right.
Right. Okay, well, get Mar Hawkman and get me and get yourself and get Chaos.
Well. All right.
Yeah, I can understand that, Cadargo. I'd feel bad killing them. But at the same time, yeah. And the one who was crawling on my computer went down the back of the computer, and all of a sudden I feel him on my arm. And blah. I did the little girly. Ew! Anyway, so the whole point of this story was my husband announced there's a spider on you. I jumped up shrieking, smacked my leg on the table. Huge bruise on the side of my leg now. Very embarrassing.
Strangely, I don't see Chaos online yet.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Choo. I don't either. Chaos, are you online? I'm in and I'm fed.
You want to run with us? You gotta be online, man.
He's in and on fed. There he is. I can see him in my friends list.
I don't see him on mine. Strangely, it's very weird. Maybe. Oh, I see him now.
Okay.
I heard somebody bleaming here. That'd be Boom. Boom, you need to run Azure Nebula.
No, I did it earlier. I'm just
right.
doing the...
And thank you for the email. It took me a while to figure out who it was. I'm like, oh, that's his name. Okay.
You ready to go?
I am ready to go.
I'm surprised Luke's not replied by now. He's usually pretty damn quick with replying, so I'm guessing he might have gone on vacation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. We have about 3/4 of the team on vacation. And it will pop up to almost the entire office is gone starting tomorrow. Maybe. Which makes up for last week. We had one guy come in with almost 40 hours of overtime last week. That is not...
That doesn't exactly make up for it.
Well, that's like 3 weeks of pay for 1 week, but he is going to be absolutely exhausted. Cass, if you want to go to the next one, I'll get these. But yeah, we're going to run Operation Riposte a little bit later, so if everybody's got to do that, we'll get it done.
I'm almost done soloing it. It's not too difficult, to be honest.
Oh, no, it's really not.
It's basically just make it... The bit that's a pain in the ass is the bit with the missiles.
Right.
Because you're having to be in 2 places at once.
Mm-hmm. You have to give up one of the objectives if you're doing it solo, usually.
Technically, you'd have to be in 4 places at once because there's 3 transports to guard and...
It could be a personal reason why he had 40 hours of overtime. No, we all know why he had 40 hours of overtime. It's a massive problem. He had to get a project done in 7 days. It's a brand new client. He went out there and he spent a full week with them. No days off. Seriously good guy. And the end result was the customer thought we were awesome for having somebody on hand to hold hands first days running through the project. We, though, have a terrible habit of completely trusting the people. If you work 47 hours of overtime or no hours of overtime, we just trust you.
Yeah, it's a terrible habit.
Mm-hmm.
No companies do that. We don't trust you. Ooh, a 5. I'm going to a 5.
Ooh. To the 5. I'll probably have them all dead before we get there, too.
No, it's not one of my heavy damage characters, so. Well, you got him, it was close.
It was very cool. You almost had it by yourself. See, is there anything else
I
here?
would have.
Oh, nothing else going on here. Nothing much was happening. Obi-Wan Fashobi, how are you, sir? Fine, I'll head over to the 2 since that one's done. Oh, there's 2 2s now. 2 2s?
3 2s.
3 2s. So game plan tomorrow night, folks, is we're going to run the new mission.
Missions.
Mission.
There's 2. There's 2 of them.
There's 2?
Alleged. Supposedly I heard there's 2
Really?
missions.
Wow. That could be fun.
Could be wrong, but I heard there were 2. New TFO, new missions.
Hey, Ed says hi to everyone, by the way. I spoke with him for about 2 hours on Saturday.
Ah,
Hoping we'll have some internet back to him in, crossing
Rocky,
fingers,
there's-
2 weeks.
Rocky, there's action with 8 out there. I should have done this on my Romulan.
Still can.
Too late.
No, not at all.
I'd have to leave the thing again.
No, you can just run it again. You're not limited to once a day.
Yeah. True.
Well, we got 5 minutes left. That one's done. There's 1 there.
Look at the size of that.
The whole time this has been on, I have not done the vault.
I did the vault. Vault's not that bad.
Oh no, I like the vault. It's just lacking time. the real reason I told you all the spider story is because if I suddenly jump up and scream, that's why. It's not quite as good as the evening when I found the, oh, not lice. What are the things that you get in the woods? Ticks! Ticks crawling in my hair. That was a fun moment of shrieking like a little girl.
Hey, everybody needs a little parasite now and then.
Ah! I like going to the woods, but the ticks are just,
We went hiking this weekend
Mhm.
around a place called Fort Yargo in about the east-ish of Georgia near Athens,
Okay.
and it's a big man-made lake, and there's a significant part of it where you're basically going through the forest, and as you're doing it, you're basically practicing karate. 'Cause there's that many like cobwebs that you're just walking through, and all of a sudden you're just like, I mean, not like cobwebs, but you know, like the ones where obviously you can't see it, and it's just, you just walk into it.
Ah.
It's yeah, fun.
There's a 5 over
Wait.
here, guys. And ladies. I don't know who's there yet. Oh, we're down to 4. Oh, we're just running with 4? Okay.
I'll head over there in a second and get this one free.
Well, we only have a minute and 25 seconds, so don't dilly-dally.
Yeah, I can only get the tractors to go down so fast.
Oh, Chaos is here, so hopefully put a dent in them.
Headed over.
Oh, everything's dead. We're just freeing it up.
Yeah.
I was hiking through not the woods, but the grasslands around the woods.
There's another 5, but there's no chance to get
No,
it
we have
in
30
under
seconds. And I came across this huge spider web, and the spider sitting at the middle of it eating a butterfly, and I'm just like, blah! Nope, we're done.
Do you get snakes up there?
Uh-huh, of course. Not like you've got, but yeah, we got snakes. These are more on the cute
weird.
side.
Yeah, the ones here weren't. We saw one this weekend for the first time for a while, and we're just obviously walking past a tree, and it's just like, oh, there's a really thick cable around that tree. Oh, it's not a cable.
Well, this story is for WC. Farns and I were walking Loki in the forest preserves, and walking around in the grass, and I see the snake going across. And Loki, I'm like, Loki, there's a snake. Snake, Loki. Completely oblivious to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cute, but not the sharpest tack in the box. But very cute.
I still remember some friends had a Cocker Spaniel. They moved to a new place, and I saw that dog round a corner, go straight, and try to run, and just run face first into a wall. There was enough point to stop, didn't stop.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's really funny.
I don't think the dog wanted to be there.
Ah, okay. We've been sitting for one of my son's neighbors who has a dachshund, and he watches her most of the day, and I come home at lunch and let her out and play with her until he gets home. And I'm so used to Loki, who's 5 pounds, and you can just go boop and put her down. And this is a dachshund, and it's just physically not that much bigger, but dense. It's there you go, dear.
little over
Jeez.
2,000, so probably next event campaign will get it done for me.
Okay.
Especially
I haven't even
especially if I
looked.
just save up.
Let's
You're going to be a
see.
little bit further than I am because you're not sleeping doing these 12-hour calls.
Well, the 12-hour just gets it done. It
I mean, the
doesn't.
20-hour.
Yeah, the 20-hour. So I'm at 2250 out of 3500. So probably the next event.
Yeah,
What are you on, DT?
a little over 2,000.
I'm on 2000 exactly, and I don't think I'll be able to get the next one in, so it'll be the next event, but the event after that, I would guess.
Is there an event coming up with this new mission?
No.
Okay, good. Phew.
The
Oh
event
wee.
going for this mission's not part of the campaign.
I'm glad to
Has some
hear
ground
that.
Has some ground equipment, which would be very nice, but otherwise not part of the campaign.
Still kind of relieved to hear that. I'm getting tired of doing the 20-hour thing.
But you'll do it anyway.
Of course I will. Come on. You know me. You know I
Yeah.
do that.
That's why I said you'll do it
Of
anyway.
course I will. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, more Hawkman, it's a ground set. Looks to be, what little I've seen looks to be pretty good. Yeah, more Hawkman, then people got more and more characters on the account with all the recruitments on it, and now if it was a single character unlocked, we'd have to be here all the time doing the event.
Do you remember when you
Especially on
used to have
Fortnite.
to do it on all
Yep.
of them?
Yeah, 2 or 3 characters is one thing. When you get
20 some characters?
yeah, then no.
It gets old fast. When was that? Gee, when did you have to do it? The last one I can remember was Crystalline Catastrophe or the Mirror Terran Invasion.
Versions, yeah.
Yeah, the mirror event. So I did that one. I got into that whole 20-hour routine. I would do it and I would save the marks, thinking that the next time they did it, I could just grab it the first time. Well, then they phased that out, but they would let you use those marks.
Yeah.
So I was
Well, when
able
they
to
phase-
jumpstart a lot of them.
When they phased the marks out, they did actually start doing the account unlocks for it. So,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, there were points which I was so far ahead because it was only 2 or 3 days at those points. So there was points where I was so far ahead. It's like, okay, day one, I got enough marks, turn it in. I miss those days sometimes.
Yeah, they were pretty fun. But I only miss them sometimes. Right now, this would be the only thing I do. Round the clock playing the game. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, nobody can afford to play it 24/7.
No, there's a thing called sleep.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Which PvE race? That's interesting. Oh, that one. I can't do that by reflex. You get it down to where it's that perfectly... You've done it so much it doesn't matter. And yeah, having to do it on every single tune was just crazy. And now, of course, you don't even have to do it. Back when I was growing up, we had to do the race and it was going uphill in both directions. So that would be funny. Put in an uphill portion to that and just no traction. All right. So, does anybody need to do any endeavors? Yeah, there are people who still have a rough time, and it's not that difficult. Don't wear your snowshoes. Go barefoot. Okay, well, everybody needs a riposte. I need to do it twice, so I'm totally good with that. Have you checked in yet today, Hate? Okay, for the event reward, I believe that, and I'm going to have to double check it here. You can get, if you take the premium T6 starship, it's 1 ship for 1 tune. It's a good selection, though. I mean, there's some nice ones in here. Three Iconian TFOs. We can work on that one. However, I think with the T6 discount one, I think it's an account unlock. I could be incorrect on that one. But if you select the one, in essence, the low level ship, the really nice ones, it's just 1 for 1 tune. I think the T6s is account unlock, and the Lobby crystals, obviously you can do whatever hell you want to with your, yeah, it's only for 1 tune. Yeah, I think Mar Hawkman that the ground set is linked to the new event. Excuse me, to the new missions. And then there's some totally cool stuff coming out in the new lock boxes. I really want that Bond for Life one, where you get to bond with your pets. Ooh. We can all go play Manimal. Okay, who remembers the TV series Manimal? Bond with Life. Thank you, Mar Hawkman. Pardon?
Can hear the tumbleweed from here on that one.
Yeah, I think it was on for 1 season. It was amazingly bad.
It's amazingly bad.
Manimal. Simon McCorkindale is a shape-shifting man who can turn himself into any animal he chooses. He uses this ability to help the police solve crimes.
Yeah, let's be honest. Turning loose a freaking jaguar or something on somebody. Yeah, I'm helping the police.
Dr. Jonathan Chase, wealthy, young, handsome, a man with the brightest of futures, a man with the darkest of pasts. From Africa's deepest recesses to the rarefied peaks of Tibet, heir to his father's legacy and the world's darkest mysteries, Jonathan Chase, master of the secrets that divide man from animal, animal from man. Manimal! Aren't you glad you asked?
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Dr. David Banner, physician, scientist, searching for a way to tap into the hidden strengths that all humans have. An accidental overdose of gamma radiation interacts with his unique body chemistry. And now, when David Banner grows angry or outraged, a startling metamorphosis occurs. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all that.
All right, first of all, I'm going to do Federation Operation Riposte. So if you would like to do Operation Riposte, we're going to do that one. Chaos Cushland needs to do 3 Iconian TFOs, and you know what that means.
It means I'm going to start working on my alts for the Azure Nebula.
It's bug hunt time. Gotta do some bug hunt. I love bug hunt.
Yeah. A little too much.
Okay, so I did it this morning. Big deal. And last night.
And?
Just last night and this morning.
And?
That's all for the past couple of days. So there.
How many times have you done it in the past week?
Just those 2 times. That's not the question you want to ask. The question you want to ask is, how often have I done Azure Nebula in the past 2 weeks?
I would say 28 times.
A day. 28 times a day. 14 times on one account, 14 times on the other account. I was leveling up tunes without doing anything except running Azure Nebula. It was great. Anyone else who'd like to join me for Operation Riposte? Federation style. Advanced, of course. And then Chaos, we will do some Iconian. We could do Gateway to Grethor, too. Come, my children, you all have to do Operation Riposte. You don't want to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got a brand new episode to play with, maybe two new episodes. Thank you, Kadarko. And it's Shran, so what else could we ask for?
I feel like blowing up some Borg, actually, but that's me.
Well, we can go kill some Borg, too. That's it? I've only got 2 takers on this? When does DT not feel like blowing up Borg? That is an excellent question, Mar Hockman.
When I feel like blowing up Iconians, or when I feel like blowing up Terrans, or when I... There's a lot of times I don't feel like blowing up Borg. I just happen to have done Operation Riposte earlier, so...
Oh, well, pfft. Some of us had to work.
Are you implying that I don't have to work?
You didn't have to today, did you?
I have...
Or did you? It just seems that you don't usually get on as early as you were when you have to work. Nightman.
No, I had to do a bunch of other stuff today.
So what was the kids' book that had kids who could morph themselves? Animorphs. Manimal, Animorphs, Manimorphs. Got room for one more if anybody else wants to join us? Okay, fine. I'm going to keep
I'll bring it up to a different point. My Off Space 1999 who can change into animals.
That's
all
right. Oh my god, yeah. I had forgotten about Space 1999. With Martin Landau and Barbara Bain. And, oh god, who was the scientist in there? Barry Morse?
Yeah.
Barry Morse, yeah. I thought that was so cool for its time. And I go back and watch it and it's like, oh, cringe, cringe!
And then Nick Tate and...
Oh, yeah!
There's a lot of big names in there. I mean,
There was.
Joan Collins was in an episode.
Wow. Of course, Joan Collins was in Star Trek, so you know.
Yeah.
Everyone's been in Star Trek.
This is true.
They've not been an actor unless they've been in Star Trek.
We are queued for Operation Riposte Advanced, folks.
Dave Prose, who played Darth Vader, was in there.
Really?
It's a shame Mark's not on, otherwise I'd have pointed out something that I found out about Dave Prose a couple of years ago. Well, sorry, a couple of years ago, probably something like 15 at this point. He's probably means nothing to almost any of you, but he's a Stokey, which means he is from a place about 15 miles away from my hometown.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a bit of a hole. Yeah, I was thinking I've seen a couple of those YouTube videos where they're like top 10, blah, 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 and there's one that's like top 10 actors and actresses that have been in Star Trek. Like, some of them are insane. You've got like Christian Slater, obviously, The Rock. There's, I'll see if I can dig out the list, but some of them you just like, I mean, just look at Star Trek 6 alone.
Oh, yeah.
Cottrell and Christian Slater, and there's probably at least 2 or 3 others that I'm missing. It's insane. It's like a rite of passage, isn't it?
Kind of is. Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Then, of course, Brian Blessed was in there. Your favorite from Flash Gordon, Mom.
That is so weird. Chaos, you didn't make it into the TFO. What the heck? That's not the first time that's happened, but that's annoying. And I wasn't doing it.
She finds ways to screw it up.
Hey! No
Yeah.
comments from you.
Well, why not?
You get cut off the air entirely. I just muck up TFOs. But that's okay, Chaos, because I actually have to run it on a different account, too. So we'll try that one. Probably should put on the sound for this so it'd sound a little bit better. Shoot things for me. Here we go. Sound
Peter
effects.
Cushing was in Space 1999.
Oh, really?
Really?
Who was he in that? Which episode?
I don't know. Does played Ran? I don't know. I don't know what episode.
Yes, but was Peter Cushing in Star Trek?
No,
Was
but
Christopher
he was.
Lee in Star Trek?
I think he actually was.
Was he? He was in
think he
Star
was,
Wars.
No, Christopher Lee was in Star Wars, and no, Peter Cushing was in Star Wars.
Feel like I've seen him in Star Trek, but I haven't said that he has got one of those faces. So
Christopher Lee was in Space 1999, apparently. He's everywhere.
Clearly not.
I think Christopher Lee was in a James Bond movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The man with the golden gun.
Yeah.
Okay, that's sad that we
Scaramanga.
both knew it.
I remember the character's name.
That's even sadder, yes. Who else was in that movie?
Which movie?
Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, Roger Moore, of course. The guy who played Tattoo on Fantasy Island.
Hervé Villages. And Holly Go... Yeah, something. Good Night. It was Good Night. And I can't remember what the actress's name was.
Britt Eklund.
No, that was not Britt Eklund.
Yes, that was Britt Eklund. Was Mary Goodnight.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. 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 I just wikied it.
No. That wasn't Britt
Maud
Eklund.
Adams was.
No,
Yes,
Maud
it
Adams
was.
was an Octopussy.
She was also in Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, that's right. She gets killed in that one.
She was in like 3 different Bond movies.
A multi-talented Bond girl.
Yeah. Yeah, she had like a cameo in Moore's last Bond movie, I believe it was.
Oh, I guess you're right. That is Britt Eklund. I apologize. You were quite correct. I don't have the speed or maneuvered ability to go on planet, so... The ship is very dedicated to straight lines. Turning is for the weak.
Anybody can go fast in a straight line.
That's all I care about. I'll just go from here to there. I can shoot things when I get there. I can
Unless they're behind you.
Hi, One Warped One. How are you tonight?
Since Christopher Lee brought us here, okay, just to ask questions. Everybody's got one. Who's your favorite Bond?
Brosnan.
Really? I'm
Because he just gets everything right. He's got the slight arrogance. He's got the suaveness about him. And, he seems to get quips. Although I do think Daniel Craig is good, but for an entirely different reason.
yeah, that's it. I've got my two opinions. I'm obviously Daniel Craig, but Sean Connery. Especially in the earlier ones where he didn't play it quite so much with the lightheartedness. And that's why I didn't like Brosnan as much, as it was a little too lighthearted in places. A little too smug.
I think Brosnan's main problem wasn't necessarily himself. It's probably the material that he was given, because GoldenEye was phenomenal, but the rest of the films kind of got progressively worse until you got to Die Another Day, where it was just tragic. I think if he was given better material, it would be a lot better film.
I have to say the fight scenes in Die Another Day were good. But the plot was terrible.
The sword fight was great.
The sword fight was great. And the guy who played, what's his name? Gustav Graves, just chewed the scenery marvelously. Over the top and back again. Okay, so Mark Hawkman says, worst Bond?
Roger Moore, probably. I didn't like the campness.
Yeah.
Moore's first movie, the one with the voodoo one, wasn't bad, but
was that that wasn't his first one, was it?
Live and Let Die, I think, was his first one. I'll find out.
That wasn't a particularly great one. Good soundtrack, though.
But it didn't rely on all the gadgets and all that.
Yeah. Timothy Dalton had his moments.
Dalton's Bond was dangerous.
Dalton was better in.
Live and Let Die was Moore's first one, because the previous one was Diamonds Are Forever, which was Connery.
Okay. Oh God, who was the model?
The model?
Yeah, there was a model who was who was Bond for one only on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
George
Lazenby. Thank you. Yes.
He was actually a skier.
Oh, I thought he was a model. That was not.
Oh, he was a former model, but
okay.
He was a former model. But I read somewhere it was like Australian actor, martial artist, and former model. So you're right. I heard he was a skier somewhere, but
yeah, I'm going to have to put him down as not being a particularly good actor. And not a particularly good Bond, but again, script was bleh.
Script was blah, and let's point out one other point.
Yeah.
He was following up Sean Connery and had one movie.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question, of course, then becomes, hi, John Marcus. Worst Bond movie?
Die Another Day. Easily.
Give me a moment here, because I have to remember. No, I think the worst one was A View to a Kill.
Oh yeah.
Which one's that one again?
That was the one with
Tanya Roberts, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, but can you really say a film's bad if it's got Christopher Walken in it?
Sure.
Absolutely. Christopher Walken was the only good thing about it.
No. What's her name? Grace Jones was in it. I like Grace Jones. She's not an actress, but she was having so much fun doing that. Oh, I like Dr. No Chaos. Cass Cushlan says
And
it's Dr. No. No, Dr. No is fun.
The View to a Kill theme song was the second best Bond song.
Well, maybe
The song was great. The movie was awful.
good Bond music, bad
Right.
Bond movie. Then again, Casino Royale, the one with Daniel Craig, had a phenomenal song in it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who did that one again?
You know
I
my
have no
name,
idea.
Chris Cornell.
oh, thank you.
Chris
And you'd
Cornell,
think-
you know my name.
It's
You
a
would
Says
think
it.
Spectre would have been better. Spectre seems to be like that would have been such a great movie, but I was so disappointed in it when
Yeah.
I watched.
I,
And it was so
So-
bad you can't even find it on repeats anywhere.
I watched it and couldn't figure out why I was watching it.
So it's a controversial one then.
Mhm.
Best soundtrack.
Wow. That's
So
a
many-
hard one.
So many good ones.
Yeah.
Let's. I mean, you got Paul McCartney and Wings with "Live and Let Die." "View to a Kill" was a good
Mhm.
song.
Skyfall.
Skyfall was a good song.
Skyfall, yeah.
Well, also, arguably, now that I think about it, arguably the best Bond film as well.
Yeah,
It's-
you know what?
if you think about it,
I
it's got
think
a
I
lot
could agree
going
with you on
for
that
it.
one. That was a
Yeah.
really
'Cause
good
it's got-
movie.
Because it's got
Pierce
good
Brosnan
music.
was the worst Bond.
Which one?
He's got,
Pierce Brosnan was the worst Bond.
Oh yeah.
nah, get out of it. 'Cause if you think about it, for Skyfall though, you've got like very good music. Literally, if you imagine like all like the things that make it a good film, not just a good Bond film, there is nothing that is less than average. Everything is either above average or amazing. So like villain, music, plot line. You know what I mean? It's just
The drawback with Skyfall
good.
is the stupid computer guy. Come on, you don't hook it up to the network without knowing what the heck it's hooked up to. I mean, that was just stupid. Even
I'm
my
saying
husband's like,
nothing on that
no.
one.
Yeah, you would have to agree with that one. But aside from the stupid, because you have to have stupid in these at some point, yeah, it was a really good movie. My son, I think, hates it, though, because I had just gotten back from London, and like every 30 minutes I'd be whacking him in the shoulder going, I was there. I just saw that. I saw that painting. I was standing there. And he's like,
And you always believed GoldenEye was probably the better of the top three.
GoldenEye is a
GoldenEye was
classic.
at the top three.
GoldenEye was awesome.
Moonraker has to be in the bottom two.
yeah, Moonraker was
But I
bad. I'm
loved
sorry.
Moonraker just so much. Probably because
Or-
we had HBO at the time when none of my friends had HBO, and I watched the piss out of that movie all the time. 'Cause it was always
All right, here's one for you. Best Bond girl.
Halle Berry.
well, it's clearly not Denise Richards, is it?
No.
The chick
Yes,
from
Merry Christmas.
Octopussy.
I'm sorry, say that one again?
Maud Adams.
The woman from Octopussy. I can't remember her name.
Maud Adams.
Maud
Maud
Adams.
Adams.
Yeah, she
I
actually,
believe-
even according to IMDb, she was in 3 Bond movies because she cameoed in View to a Kill.
Wow.
I actually thought that Eva Green did a remarkably good job with what she was given.
Yeah.
Seconded.
Who played
I was just
Vesper
gonna say
in Casino
Eva
Royale?
Green.
Oh, yeah.
That's Eva
yes.
Green.
That is Eva Green.
Eva
Wow.
Green.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. She did a great job.
Who's the French woman who's doing the new? She's done the last 2 films and now she's in this one that's yet to be released.
French woman.
Yeah.
Well,
she's
somebody
in,
had fun with that.
Hold on, you might know this. Do you know that Hideo Kojima Death Stranding game? Who's the French woman who's alongside the guy from Walking Dead? Right, it's time to IMDb this motherfucker then.
Yeah.
Right.
Got me on that one.
Yeah, it's right on the edge of my tongue. What's the new film called?
No Time to Die.
Yeah. Somebody jokingly put it first movie of 2032.
Is there a new Bond in that one, or is
No, it's still
Clive
Dan-
Owen?
It's still Daniel Craig.
Oh,
But,
so they-
apparently the 007 moniker is being passed off to a new person.
A woman.
Yeah.
But apparently it's going to be a one-off. At least that's the discussion right now. That she's not Bond
Leah Seydoux.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Mm. Also, Inspector, how much did they waste Christoph Waltz?
Oh, really?
He is one of the best actors of his generation,
Yeah,
It's,
and
yeah,
they
it's,
absolutely.
wasted him.
it's like wasting Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Possibly ego, you know. Do you want to be in a Bond movie? Sure. Not asking how sucky is the movie first.
Well, yeah, I suppose there is that, but it's yeah,
All
bit
right,
of a
so
shame.
we're going to do an Iconian TFO for who needs to do the Iconian ones? Is that you, Chaos, who needs to do an Iconian one?
Yes, that would be me.
Okay. So, what would you like to do? We've got Bug Hunt, we've got Gateway to Grethor.
Whatever anybody feels like doing first.
Because we need 3 of them here. And Brotherhood of the Sword. We got 3 good ones there.
Let's get the ground out of the way. Save the space for last.
Okay. Hey, Mar Hawkman, there's enough negative talk going out about the new one that could well be that it's going to be a disaster, just in part because, you know, it hit exactly at the time of COVID. All right, give me an X if you'd like to join us for a little bug hunt. Let's go Federation.
Then they played that. Then they're playing that whole woke card. So Bond needs to be a woman. No, I would have rather have seen Bond with Idris Elba.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, that
He'd
would
make a good Bond.
He would be a great Bond.
He seems to do good in stuff, even though where he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, is
He
it
was
the-
good
is
in
it
Star Trek Beyond, and Star Trek Beyond was
questionable?
Yeah.
Yes.
I liked him in Luther, but I loved him in
The-
Pacific Rim.
the story was good.
Yeah.
The directing was questionable all around.
But it's like, why would
Agreed.
you put an actor like that, who's probably one of the biggest actors around right now, and go, you know what we should do with him? Let's spend 95% of the film and put him in a prosthetic where you don't know it's him unless
Yeah.
the person sat next to you goes, by the way, that's Idris Elba.
That's
What were they
exactly how.
thinking?
That's exactly
The
what
voice,
happened.
the voice gave it away, though. He does have that voice.
He was also good in Ghost Rider.
He was in Ghost
Yeah.
Rider?
Ghost
Yeah,
Rider,
the
Spirits
second
of
one.
Vengeance. The second one, Spirits of Vengeance. Yeah, playing a French priest
Okay.
with a terrible French accent, but he was awesome.
Mar Hawkman points out he was Heimdall as well, and fabulous
Yeah.
as Heimdall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a good job as Heimdall, considering how apparently he was annoyed because the usual Marvel thing of like several film contract. Apparently he was okay after the first one because apparently the interview was so where he's just like, okay, we're just getting off the ground. And he says the second one was so tragic, but he contractually had to do it, but he still did an okay job in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently in the third one he was a lot happier again. But he was overall not that happy about being in Marvel.
Nobody was really happy with the second one.
Yeah.
Second one was The Dark something or another.
The Dark World, yeah. They had Christopher Eccleston as bad guy, and they kept most of his scenes.
Ah.
Yeah, they did the same thing. Let's put him in a lot of prosthetics so you don't even know it's him.
True.
Well, considering he was playing a dark elf, yeah, a half-burnt dark elf.
And Eccleston is actually my favorite Doctor.
Yep, that's because you're right. You're 100% right on that one. I know people say that's not true, but no, Eccleston was the best. And had the best episode, which was the Dr.
He was the
Dances.
growly Doctor.
I loved Eccleston.
I'm sorry, but Blink is still going to be the best episode.
Okay, that's possible. Bug Hunt. Don't accept it. Has everybody got Wee Woo? Chaos, do you have Wee
I
Woo?
just got a wee woo.
Chaos. Task Force
Yeah,
Operation is
there-
ready.
Yes.
Okay, let's accept it.
I hit accept before you said don't accept it.
I wanted to make sure that Chaos got it. One Warp says he was also in one of the Alien films, whether it was Covenant or Prometheus. I don't think it was Prometheus.
Prometheus.
It was?
No, he was in. Yeah, he played the captain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Prometheus.
Okay. In the
Wasn't there for long. Of course, nobody in Alien movies there for long.
except Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
I do not have Wee Woo.
Who doesn't have Wee Woo?
Well, I have Task Force Operations, but I do not have Team.
Crap. How did that happen again?
The game does not want to feel my awesomeness.
It really doesn't.
Do you have that video pulled up?
That is freaking weird, and we're doing this for this one. Do you guys want to go on with this one, or do you want to get out of it so we get cast?
Let's get out and just switch characters.
Okay. I'll take the hit. I swear. Okay,
We may all take the hit, but you know what? I got Melville.
I
That's
got
all.
enough characters I can switch out. Okay, I'm going to do this one private.
Yeah, that's probably the best option. Let's see if we took the hit, though. That's the first question.
Yeah, but you'll take the hit on that tune, not on your whole account.
Yep, took the hit on that tune.
Yep, I'm good. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to go private.
I'm going to change to my Andorian.
Sorry, everybody.
Not your fault.
We blame the game. We don't blame you.
I mean, I made it into that Azura just fine.
Yeah. Well, the Azura we did as a private, so that was why.
Yeah, that's why we're going to go private again. Okay, got room for 2 more here.
I'll go in again.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say the game saw me melting things in Azura and just said, nope, you're done for the day.
Got room for 1 more.
I don't know. It kept me going in there earlier on, and let's be honest, I can melt things really good.
Oh, yeah. Not doubting that. I got to get that Juggernaut you got your hands on.
We need 1 more person for Bug Hunt.
That part is that Juggernaut's not even on my tank.
There are 2 things I need. I need Weapon Emitter Overdrive and Preferential Targeting. And my DPS build will be almost complete after that.
What I need is a few select Borg DOS.
Oh, yeah. But they are expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The second one
Seriously.
is, like, if we go back through our normal route, it's like on the second little platform that we get on after we jump off the rock.
Come on, all you wonderful people out there. Come join us. Come to the dark side.
We have cookies.
We have cookies. Well, I don't have cookies today.
No.
But normally I have cookies.
We have devil's food cake. Oh,
That works.
Let the catering flow.
The cake drip.
Oops.
But the cake is a lie.
Hey, Cadargo, we may have somebody who jumped in just ahead of you, so give me 1 second to see if he wants to still join us.
You got the first one? Okay, cool. All right, well, yeah.
We are the sticky side of the duct tape. For once
All right.
you go on the dark path, forever will it dominate your path. You are stuck.
I don't think that's... I think it's a different board.
All right, so we got a full team here with Bookdow. Hey, Bookdow was was on a podcast, or actually it was YouTubed, and was talking about his new book. So if anybody wants to hear a really interesting interview, he sent it out on a fleet message yesterday. So I went and watched it, and we get a shout out. So yay. All right, everybody ready?
Yes, one warp, and they go hand in hand.
Yes, indeed. Bug hunt. Advanced. Here we go.
I'm in.
Hey! Okay, so it really just hates you.
I'm lieutenant.
Oot, 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 oot. Whee! So it had occurred to me, DT, we should ask people if they'd like to be interviewed. Because it's really interesting to hear the interview. You know, we can all just get into our inner nerd.
Did you find the third door or the third box?
It's one of the things
Okay.
that people enjoyed
Okay, yeah,
about
yeah.
doing the interviews for last year's convention that didn't happen. Actually, we should interview people at the convention, too. What the hey? We got an idea here, folks. So you like your toy, eh?
And if you contribute to to let us have a booth, the interviews will be even easier.
Yeah, we need a ton of money to do a
And-
booth.
Intent.
But we can still do tables.
Which convention is this?
Star Trek, it's not Star Trek Las Vegas. It is the Las Vegas Sci-Fi Convention that used to be the Star Trek convention but isn't anymore.
Okay.
What's it called? 55-year continuing mission. But we will be going to Star Trek Chicago most likely as well. But that's not till 2022. But it's close to home.
I've not been able to make the Vegas convention. I wanted to.
Well, this will be
Try
the
this year.
last one.
Not. She keeps saying that without knowing if it will be the act. It's.
Okay, it'll be the last one for the next 5 years. How's that?
You don't even know. You don't.
Yeah, the
You're gonna
license is...
get. You're gonna get out there. And you're gonna find. And there's going to like announce a 2022 convention or something. It's like. And you'd be like, yo.
No, usually the license they sell is 5 or 10 years. I think it's 5 years at the moment. Because, you know, it's a pain in the rump to get those things negotiated.
Yeah.
You probably
The closest Star Trek convention I used to go to was Dragon Con
Yeah.
rallies.
because I worked security there.
Yeah, I've worked
Well,
security,
well,
though, not at a
well,
Star Trek convention.
Frank's been trying to get me to go-
Let's roll back. Let's roll back on that one. DragonCon. Why? Where are you based?
What?
Where are you based
said-
out?
Where you at?
Oh, where am I based? I'm based in the southeast.
Do you know how more specific can you be? Because I'm literally in Atlanta right now.
I am in Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, holy moly.
Oh, okay. So not too far away then. So when you said DragonCon, I'm like, hold on, that's the biggest convention in Atlanta.
Yeah, I used to work echelon security for that. I got to meet all the Trek heads who came.
Oh, yeah. I used to love working security, but it was
I'll
always
tell
for
you
anime
this.
conventions.
We had to sit Shatner whenever he came. We had to sit him on the other side of the convention room from everybody else.
For a reason, or was he just an asshole?
Because they asked.
Fair enough. I heard he's a bit of a diva.
He
I
is.
don't know.
He is a
I feel
total
about it.
diva. We used
Yeah.
to jokingly say, you know, he had to give him like 30 feet ahead, not for security to make the cordon around him, but because his ego was so big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he could be a
But yeah.
loose's butt.
Nobody wanted to deal with him.
Yep.
The second time I worked security, he brought his own because even our security didn't want to deal with him.
Incredible.
That says a lot.
It certainly does, doesn't it?
It's not good.
But I got to become friends with Leonard Nimoy. That was my high point.
Oh, that's so cool.
Be careful. Wait,
I met him once for about 10 minutes, which isn't quite the same thing.
10 minutes, a plane ride, whatever. He was the same guy through and through.
Die, you stupid bug, die.
I'm gonna pop.
Finally.
So this new ground set, it looks good.
What little I've seen, but
It's weird. My favorite 2 ground sets are the free ones. For
The
just
Romulan sets,
yeah.
same.
It's amazing that 2 of the better ones in the game are the freebies. I've got nothing against I think it's the Discovery one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And 8472, which I really like for the speed boosts.
I think the speed boost on the Discovery set's better.
It is
but
better.
I like the Romulan naval set
Yep.
for the increased crit chance and severity.
Like
And
I
if
said,
you're using
it's amazing for being a freebie.
Yeah, and if you're using a plasma weapon, it's even better.
Of course. Romulans and plasma.
It should have came with a disruptor option, if you ask me.
if they did that, then they would have had to do a phaser option. They would have had to do options for everything. So
Oh yeah, you know.
Okay, one warped. I have this thing with my brain. I don't know how to describe it, but when I see words, it's not dyslexia, but I can look at the words and instantly change them into the wrong words. So I read that as a plasma flamethrower is a plasma hangover. I'm thinking, yeah, I've had those. Not in game, but I've
Got a
had them in
plasma
real life. Actually, I think the worst plasma hangover I ever had was after one of the Star Trek conventions, and I decided, yeah, I can have a couple of glasses of wine
Nope.
while chatting with the devs, and then walk back to the Paris in 100-degree heat and get incredibly dehydrated. And
you know, this year, since this may well be the last point for a while, unless we need to go check out the one night either before or after the whole neon sign things. That might be interesting.
Yeah, and sign things. You mean
Yeah,
Fremont Street?
yeah.
Sure, that's cool. If we have a-
Fremont Street, they have an exhibit with all the old casino neon signs.
okay.
The last one to the queen is a rotten Ferengi.
I'm a remit. No, it's not me. No.
No, it's not me. I'm there first.
We were there at the same time.
I jumped there before you did.
We were there at the same time.
Almost dead.
Ah, Flaley bubbled her.
That's all right. I went and did the whole big phaser blast thing. Orbital bombardment. People go, why do you have that? Because there's nothing nicer than seeing a big beam murder stuff.
But what's
Yep.
really fun is bioessence transfer, and you just go, and they just go.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Hey, bioessence transfer. We cleared the ramp on that. Remember what I do with bioessence transfer?
I love.
Okay, I'm at the first platform. Oh, look, can I target him? Yes. Can I get there? Yes. Forget these ramps. We're gonna go hit the thing and go.
I presume you're talking about when we did binary circuit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Would it
That
work?
was excellent. Yeah, it worked great, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kitty
Worked
Jump
well
and
enough.
Bioessence Transfer. I'll have to reset my tune for next time. All right, we need to do another Iconian TFO. Unless somebody has something we need to do first. So we got
No, I'm good.
Gateway to Grethor and Brotherhood of the Sword are two good options. Everybody want to do a little space?
Yeah, let's do space and then we'll do Brotherhood.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Alrighty. Let me... No, we won't be on 30 minutes yet, so who would be good for space?
I'm running my tank, so
Well, my tank is the one I killed on that last one, so I'm still on cooldown for a while.
yeah, but my tank can cover for a lot of people. So
Yeah.
Depends what you do.
true.
No, I mean if you do an ISE or something, I'll join you. If you don't, then I'll
As soon
continue
as
playing
we're
Roller
off
Coaster
the
Tycoon.
timeout for having left that last one, we can do an ISC, then we'll come back and finish up something. I got a few more minutes for that one. Can't use that one. Just did that one.
I'm-
Don't want to do that one.
I'm in no rush. For anybody who's watching the Discord, I'm actually half streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon right now. I've got 2 games open because why not?
Yep. Why not?
Oh, I did pick up the Elite Class C shuttles, so this will be more fun.
All right. So we're going to do Gateway to Grethor.
Yep.
Give me an
Yeah.
X and I'll make a private one again. I'll invite Chaos first since we're doing it for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun.
It's always for fun. If it's not for fun, then it's work.
Yeah. No, the real fun point, I had these big lag issues the night before yesterday or Saturday night with my internet, so left a message, I get a call back and they're going that there were no issues, and I go turn my computer on immediately after the call and there's no internet at all.
DT, it's telling me you're still in a TFO.
Check
Probably
your
in the
privates.
yeah.
Make sure you left that
I'm
last
still,
one.
I'm still in a private with you, Mom.
Well, why don't you leave that one? Because
I did.
thank you. Just give it a moment here. There we go. Room for one more. Who did we miss that last time? It was Cadargo. Cadargo, do you want to join us on this one?
Oh, that's a show I haven't watched in a while. Farscape.
Oh, yeah. Who was? I
have
think
it
it was
on
Pi who
DVD.
was doing a Farscape.
Yeah, Pi doesn't like it. Freaking Narnia mutant.
All right, Cadargo, have a good night. We have room for one more since Cadargo is going to go to bed.
I mean, is there anybody out there who out there doesn't like Farscape, then why?
I like
It's
Farscape.
Muppets.
So the correct
There's a
phrasing would
story.
be, who out there doesn't like Farscape, and explain why wrong you are.
Right?
Explain the reasons why you're wrong.
Exactly. It was a good show.
It was. The last season and the movies were there.
Movie.
Yeah.
Last season they were planning in one more season. Sci-Fi goes, no, we're gonna split this season in half, call it 2 seasons in your contract, and cancel the whole contract.
Yeah, they were not happy about that.
No.
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't be.
I actually got to meet the I can't remember his name, but he flew Talon. He wound up flying Talon, the ship.
The person, Lanny Tupu, he voiced Pilot too.
Yeah, he that was a sore spot for him whenever fans asked him.
Because?
Because he wanted another season.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I loved
Yeah.
Lex too, Swear I'm Not Wasted. Lex was awesome.
Lex was so weird. It was
Yep.
awesome.
Yes. It was one of those weird, great, low-budget Canadian things.
Yeah. Great music, though.
Roman too.
The Lex theme and then the battle hymn. Those are both great.
Yeah.
Lex was definitely more adult.
Yeah.
Especially the first 3 movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time. Folks, we need one more for Gateway to Grethor. We need you. We need you.
Those 3 movies, those were not the sci-fi movies you shared with the kids.
Well,
No.
no. Reminded me of the time I walked out of the hentai room and all of my son's friends had been in there and they're like, awkward.
Yeah, just a little.
I don't know that one, Omar Hockman. It's hentai, we're all adults, no problems.
Every 30 seconds, like, slip on, hand check.
No, this was at an anime convention, and what they would do is they would run anime around the clock. They'd run 4 to 6 episodes of a specific anime and then switch it out, and the lights never went on for 4 straight days. What they'd do is they'd have a air out of the room like every 12 hours. They'd take 30 minutes, make sure the room was cleaned up, make sure the chairs were all organized and all that, and make sure nobody was sleeping there because a lot of people couldn't afford rooms, so they'd sleep in the anime rooms.
I was working one of the rooms at Dragon Con. I didn't turn the main lights on. I just had a really powerful spotlight. I'd shine the room, make sure everything was okay, keep on going.
Mm-hmm. So usually after midnight till 5 in the morning would be hentai and the stuff that they couldn't run when the kids were up, like Bible Black and a few of the other ones.
Yep.
Hey, Slate, yeah, you did miss something. You missed joining us right now for Gateway to Grethor, so why don't you jump in here and you can play with us?
You don't join us, then this isn't going to happen. And if this doesn't happen, then
resistance is futile. You will assimilate and join.
No. Mom will find you. Mom will hunt you down, and Mom will kill you. She will fold you into a little paper flower. Because I always do it. I always because Mom knows Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, and about 20 other Japanese words.
So true. So there's a word that we use for the assistant, which is uki. So if you're going to be the person who gets folded up in the origami, you are the uki, the assistant. But it also has another meaning, which is the submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I mentioned that to one of my instructors, and he's like, what? He had never heard it in that context. So he's like, well, if you know it and I know it, but nobody else knows it, we can still use it as a word.
Right.
So, yeah. We were actually talking about Gen Con today, One Warped, because obviously we're in Indianapolis. And it didn't happen last year, but we're looking forward to it this year. And it's the same weekend as Star Trek Online, or Star Trek convention in Vegas. Okay, one more. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move us over, and then we're going to have to switch around. So one more. It can be Federation. It can be KDF.
Be Dominion. Could be Romulan.
Yeah. Drunken... Well, technically, yes, Drunken Heretic. Taekwondo is indeed Korean. But bear in mind that up until World War II... World War II? Yeah, just before World War II. The Koreans were run by the Japanese, and they were taught the Japanese martial arts, in this case, karate.
Sino Wars.
General, I want to say it was General Lee, was unamused that they didn't have their own martial arts style, so he basically appropriated karate and made it his style. And reading his book, or the book about him, and the book about the history of Taekwondo is amazing. absolutely amazing. It's just a fantastic book.
I liked learning Taekwondo
Mm-hmm.
because the instructor I had, he mixed in American hand style
That's
because
interesting.
because he felt that Taekwondo had no hands.
It doesn't have a tremendous amount of hands, so I study Hapkido, which is almost all upper body, and I study Taekwondo, which is almost all lower body. But
Doesn't Hapkido use a cane sometimes?
No, any of them can use cane, but generally Hapkido is hand-to-hand, where Jippongi, which is the cane, is more in your traditional Taekwondo and karate styles.
Or
Okay,
cane.
it's very cool.
I don't know. I just figure, yeah, go. I just figure we do stuff. We gotta take you down with a stick.
Okay,
Maybe we'll find you the stick like they had in the Vulcan fight.
I have all the sticks. Mar Hawkman, we got a fifth here. Is everybody ready to rock and roll?
Let's butter this muffin.
Ooh, I like that terminology. Here we go. And of course, at that moment, Slate, we've managed to get a fifth. So now we've got 2 people who volunteered, and we had gotten a fifth in the meantime because I bully people.
Yeah.
Because I'm just mean. But we'll grab you next time around.
See,
'Cause we gotta do
she's
one
a
more.
bully, we just don't do this.
We're going to do, what's the next one we're going to do? Brotherhood of the Sword.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be our third Iconian TFO for Chaos, I believe.
And I still have to do a report.
Funny part is, to be honest, if I knew we were going to do this, I want to re-roll my freaking Iconian once from earlier today. But it worked out very well when I did it. So.
All right. Who's going left? Who's going right?
I'll go right.
Okay, I'll go left. This isn't my strongest ship, so some good has to stick around and be like Big
You're
Brother.
going left.
Mar Hawkman's going left.
All right.
I'll go right and stick planet side.
Okay.
I'll go right.
This ship is many things. Best equipped, it is not.
I'm a glass cannon, so
That was one of my favorite animes, Glass Cannon.
yeah,
But the terminology wasn't the same as when we refer to a glass cannon.
right.
Still a good anime.
I need to go somewhere and find and watch. I did watch an anime the other day. I watched one of the Harlock movies.
Oh, Harlock, I love that saga.
Yeah, I think it was the CGI. It was the CGI one they did a couple years ago. Still good.
The one that just came, the newest one,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Harlock Space Pirate, I believe it was.
Ooh.
Nice move, Juggernaut. Rock and rolling with a Juggernaut.
You guys need any help over there?
Oh, we're good.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Stuff's hitting me. It's not doing much. It's not doing much.
Oh,
Hi, Sav. Oh, Sav, Ed said to say hi to you.
my first anime is still my favorite anime, which was Berserk.
Really? That's
Yeah.
starting pretty hardcore.
One of my early animes was Guyver.
Whoa.
Love Guyver. Just not as much as Berserk.
First one I ever saw was
So my first real anime was
Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's the first one I really watched.
Space Battleship Yamato.
Wow.
That's hardcore.
It is.
Oh,
So what have we got here? We got 1, 2.
it wanted to spawn right after I got the.
Of course. Hey, Low Life Cat. Hi, hi. How are you doing, sweetie?
Hey,
How
LOL.
How is life treating you? You should be happy about all the new Faraz and kitties out there. Actually, one of my favorite animes was something called Vandred. I think it was only on
Van Dread?
Vandred, yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
I love that one.
Oh my.
I can't tell you. I used to dress up as the Doctor for various anime conventions. I love that. Love that character. Love that show.
I just found it hilarious whenever they would do their transformations, the positions they would find themselves in.
Yeah. Not sexual in the least, right?
Right.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
like there's nothing like the like
Overtly
all
sexual in
animators as
any
well.
anime.
Yeah, ever.
The premise of it was good too.
It actually was. Got pretty violent in places, but
Yeah.
decent battles.
Oh, like any anime yet ever exploits violence ever.
Well, it wasn't quite as mature as like Moonlight Mile, which is really mature. I'm trying to think of a nice way of saying that one. And I
Wicked
realize
City,
I'm
but
like the only person who ever saw Moonlight Mile, but I really like that one.
You know, Moonlight Mile was really good.
Oh, you saw it! Wow. It's and of course nowadays, what it was on the other night, third plate or something like that, an anime about cooking. Okay.
Now, a really good anime series / saga, because it's multiple series, was the Ghost Train 999 series.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It involves Captain Harlock, Queen Esmeralda, and the Ghost
Galaxy
Train.
Express, you mean, not Ghost Train?
Yes. The Galaxy Express saga.
Slate, keep that thought in mind for just a moment once we're done here.
Oh.
Oh, I want to close that one. Oh, that was the wrong one. I think the people who pilot the transports aim for the radiation. They must be related to the guy who...
They're going down a path, so yeah, they're just like right there.
But, you know, they must be related to the pilot from the Kobayashi Maru.
Oh, the one who flew down the Alpha Doomsday Machine?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh,
literally,
Samurai
he threw down
X.
the mouth.
Samurai
The
X.
Ancient Saga was good.
Gaze was good.
Fujiwara, Hikaru no Go. Weird, but wonderful.
Mm.
I mean, how exciting is it to have an anime about people sitting at a table playing a game?
Yeah.
And I would. That's another one I used to dress up for cosplay. I never got into Naruto.
I couldn't.
I think it was just, it's kind of like, oh, come on, what's the big one?
Watch it.
With
but...
Goku, Dragon Ball. Yeah. I only got into Dragon Ball after I started watching the Dragon Ball Abridged.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people I know did that.
Yeah, problem with Dragon Ball and Bleach and all that, there's so much filler.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
original series runs.
A lot of continuity issues for me.
Yeah.
Because there was entire arcs that were just filler.
What about Furikuri?
Oh, I love Furikuri. He doesn't like an alien chick hitting you in the head with a guitar.
Exactly.
And then you gain superpowers.
Back in the day when Netflix actually was a series or a program where you could order DVDs and they would mail them to you. This goes back a long ways. They
Right.
had a whole niche market for bizarre animes that you couldn't get from your local video stores.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, Sav. Footy cootie. The original one, though, not the remake. I don't care for the new one as much.
hey, Sal.
The newer ones are sequels, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not-
But
not
it
good.
lacks the bizarreness.
Yeah, just
It does.
Oh, One Punch Man, yeah. One Punch Man is awesome.
Saitama.
Tenchi Muyo.
Fist of the North Star.
Oh, I love
definitely.
this for the North Star.
Haduko no Ken.
At
I just
midnight
gotta
at the
say-
anime conventions, they would play Fist of the North Star and a couple others, but they would redub them.
Oh no,
Yep.
that's blasphemy.
It was actually pretty good. It was filthy, but it was pretty good.
It's kind of like our TFOs. You're already dead.
But no, Tenchi Muyo,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and then Tenchi in Tokyo.
Yes and no. Swear I'm not wasted. It did have a lot of filler in it, and part of it is because they had some production issues and they had to get shows out.
Well, the manga was still going on when all these shows were being made, so they literally just raced past the source material.
Here's a guilty pleasure. Queen's Game.
Ooh, I don't know that one. I don't think I know that one. I'll be
It was on Netflix for a while.
right back. One sec. All right, Slate, this is for you. See if that shows up well enough there. I do believe in this stuff. I've got all this sitting around the house in place. This is Gurren Lagann. My bath towel is a Gurren Lagann bath towel.
I'm jealous.
I had to go grab it. Every single day I get to look at this.
I used to do cosplay for that.
I never did it for Gurren Lagann. I did Vandred. I did Fujiwara no Sai from Hikaru no Go. Trinity Blood.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, every time.
Another one I liked going into things was Space Dandy.
Yeah,
Oh God, who didn't love Space Dandy?
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, Bebop is
Excellent. I love Cowboy Bebop.
yeah.
Man, that
If you don't like Cowboy Bebop, you need to tell me why you're wrong.
exactly.
In
Yeah,
different
right.
ways.
Yeah, not loving Bebop's like not loving Farscape. You can do it, but you gotta explain to me why you're wrong.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Because like
because you're wrong.
Yeah, I used to get up. They would start running the really good animes on Adult Swim at like 2 a.m. and it would be Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, both of them.
Yeah.
I remember watching original Ghost in the Shell that I had to get bootleg.
No, what we might start seeing more regularly is Macross material out here without having to get it.
That
Yes.
goes back a ways.
Like,
They still got Macross series going on. Problem was, yeah,
Well, we've been watching a
I'm
lot
not
of Kamen Rider, which isn't really anime, but it's still fun.
Kamen Rider, Super Sentai.
Yep.
Not Power Rangers, folks. Super Sentai.
Oh yes, Slate. That last episode of Cowboy Bebop was just no.
It breaks you.
It does,
Yeah.
man.
The movie's kind of sad too.
It is. Though it's interesting. I was looking at a posting online the other day of the 25 best science fiction movies, and Cowboy Bebop, the movie, was rated as the 25th best science fiction movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was floored that they're considering anime for good movies, so it's becoming a little more accepted. I prefer the first Ghost in the Shell over Second Gig. Second Gig was fine, but the first one,
Yeah.
and again, both of Ghost in the Shells, when the Tachikoma sacrificed themselves for Bato, it's just like, oh my God, how can you do that? I was crying over that. And I know they're just machines, but they were so cute.
Who wouldn't want their own personal Tachikoma?
I do. I do I have my Tachikoma? I don't have my Tachikoma posters here. I'm sorry. I only have my Star Trek posters here. Samurai 7 was good too. Really
Seven
good.
Samurai. Yep.
Samurai Champloo was good.
Oh, man, Samurai Champloo, that busted out the samurai anime market.
Hey, let's take a quick break from doing the 3 Iconians because we're going to come back and do Brotherhood of the
Brotherhood.
Sword. But let's go ahead and do an ISE.
You switch to a DPS because I know what you got.
Yeah, let me make sure. We should be out of the cooldown. Dragon Half. I've never seen Dragon Half.
Of course, if you're going into the whole mecha thing, you can't forget Gundam.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All of the Gundams. One reason I loved the second Pacific Rim movie, in fact, it's the only reason I loved the second Pacific Rim movie, is when they land right in front of the unicorn in Tokyo. I think it's in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite is still Wing.
Yep. I have so many Gundam models sitting around. Robotech, of course, Robotech.
Robotech, but Robotech, I love it. It was great. It exposed so much stuff. But then, because of Harmony Gold, that's what screwed up us getting any subsequent Macross series in America.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Watching
Harmony Gold tries to claim ownership of every Macross series, so...
Endless Waltz was great.
Yeah.
Watching Gundam is one reason that I still love to play BattleTech. Because you get to climb into your own battleship. You get to have fun. You get to pilot it.
Yeah.
Boom, are you there?
The jury's out.
Well, we're going to start up an ISC if you'd like to join.
Of course. What do you need me to run?
Your call. What would you like to? I'm running my tank.
I'm going to go into Matima.
There's a relatively new anime with sentient clothing. And I can't remember the name of it.
Mom, do you have room for one more on ISE?
Yeah, I got room for 4 more at the moment. Kill a Kill, thank you very much. That's the one I was thinking of.
That's an insane one.
It is. Well, JoJo's Amazing Adventure is equally insane, but Kill a Kill
Bizarre.
is... Bizarre Adventure, you're right. I'm not too fond of Ace of Tennis, though.
Food Wars is unusual.
So we have this awesome Japanese bookstore at the awesome Japanese grocery store. And if you want any amazing anime or manga, that's the place to go. Boom, I sent you an invitation. Love Hina, yes! I'd forgotten about that one, Sav. Yes, it is adorable. It's weird, but it's really cute. We got room for one more.
Of course, one of my friends is obsessed with Sailor Moon. Yeah.
Sailor Moon was fine right up until one guy at the convention would always dress in his Sailor Moon costume. He was called Sailor Bubba.
It's almost as bad as Manfei.
I have to show you a picture of him if I can ever find one of Sailor Bubba. He became...
Rid of Manfei.
Was Sailor Goon taken or something? Sailor Goon would have been the perfect.
Sailor Goon would have been good. Should mention that to him. I think he passed away, but he was like one of the iconic things of going to the anime convention, which I guess is not going to happen this year. But Alt Condoleezza is back up. Yeah, we had a Sailor Bubba. It was the same Sailor Bubba.
There's always a big anime convention in Atlanta each year. What's it called? Is it MomoCon or something like that?
What was it?
MomoCon.
Oh, okay.
I think it's an anime one. I always see it in one of the coffee shops I go, always advertised.
Well, we used to go for the 4 days it would be down there, and we'd stop at the Japanese grocery store to stock up on our Pocky. And then head down and be a week of tortilla chips, Pocky, and I think Mountain Dew. And then one year they decided to start offering food because people would just, not eat for 4 days. So they started doing a ramen, rice, tortilla chips, and some kind of drink booth. And that would be the only thing they would eat for 4 days.
Sort of like a convention, a RPG convention.
I would imagine very much like it. We have room for one more for ISE.
Need to control. Need to control if somebody's got it out there. Good plan. He can do control.
He is very good at control.
What else he can do?
So maybe next year I get to go back to an anime convention, and maybe next year I go back to Gen Con and a few more. Okay, Slate.
Dimax says he'll join us.
Oh, well,
he's already on his character.
Well, Slate just offered to join us.
And Slate do control.
Slate, can you do control? Yeah, but we didn't let him in on the last one. Actually, I could step out and you guys could do this.
If we do that, then I'll have to switch to a tank.
Well, you can switch to a tank. Because Slate didn't get to go in last time. That's not fair. Poktoy, hi, or Poketoy. Slate, what is your, No. No, he did not. Slate has tank and DPS. Why don't you do tank then, and I'll step out, Slate. I just need to know what your account is so I can send you an invitation.
I'll step out because...
Hey, while we're here, and there's a whole bunch of new faces here, We have 499 followers, folks. 499. One of you.
Somebody there give us one
of
more
you
follow.
could be number 500.
One more follow. One more follow.
One more follow. One more follow. That'd be awesome. So all we need is one follow. We're not asking you to sub. Of course, if you want to sub, we're not going to say no. But one follow is all we need at the moment. One of you should jump in and join us. Come to the dark side.
And
Do we have a team?
We do have a team. It's just that. Do you want me to drop out so Dimok can join us?
It's entirely up to you lot.
I mean, you're the tank, so
Yeah,
we
but
can't lose.
yeah, but Slate's got a tank too.
I was just filling a space. Why don't I just step out? Then you guys can
No,
have
no,
your
no,
team.
no. You're.
We did this days ago.
Yes, so did we.
Wait a minute.
We do this all the time.
There, it's settled.
It's settled.
I left.
You're still here.
Now I left the team, and I'm leaving. I left the private. I'm leaving the team.
Okay, fine.
You're broadcasting. We can't ask you to leave the team that you're
Sure, you
broadcasting.
can. I'd go do something else. Okay. Where's Dimok? Dimok. Come on, play.
Hello
There's
there.
always
Hello.
Sebum.
Hope he didn't take his toys and go home.
Sorry I called you during work. I didn't know.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was talking to my boss and my phone starts ringing. She's looking at it.
Oh.
Are you going to get that? No, I'm at work. Oh, okay. I can send him a message real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. It's not the end of the world by any stretch. She found it amusing because I rarely get calls. Boom, is he on and I just don't see him?
He is, yeah.
What is he on?
He's
Here.
on C.
Let's do this the easy way.
Okay.
Okay, you're team leader.
But yeah, I hit level 65.
Woot woot. That is so awesome. This is on which tune? What's the
My
name?
fed,
What's the name though?
Alex.
Oh, okay. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Okay. Yeah, I usually have the game open and running in the background at work, or I've got a video running, but not today. But congratulations, that's awesome. I've been trying to get mine up there. I've finally got one of my new tunes up there, but Mar Hawkman, he's not the one who joined us for this one. That's Alex. We wouldn't do that to him. We like him. Here, you just
Do
reached
what?
level 65. Join us for Elite.
Well, let me.
God, I hate the inertia on this ship. How are we doing on this one? Got it. Wow, amazing.
So did everyone mute their mics or something?
No, we get kind of focused.
Ah.
That first sequence, you've got very limited time to take out the 3 cubes and the spheres.
Oh, and yeah, also, when I last leveled up, I got a new ship.
Of course. That's awesome. Which one did you get?
I got the Intrepid class, although it is not built for combat.
Well, that's when you got to do your magic to make it happen.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna run a ship that's already built for combat. Like my Sovereign class. That's built for combat.
Bright light. Razul. Hi, Razul. Stu1701, thank you so much for the raid. How's everybody doing tonight? And I see a Duffy. Hi, everybody. Duffy, how you doing? Feeling any better? A sovereign class. What? Not a Sov. Don't kill our Sov. We love our Sov. If anyone's got a solution for the stupid inertia, I know it's physics. Sov is princess of cookies and therefore cannot be killed.
What?
Sov is the princess of cookies.
I think I've heard that name before.
Sov? Yeah, sovereign.
I actually heard the grumpy old Nord talk about her.
Yeah, that's Sov.
Which, by the way, the grumpy old Nord is also a live stream game.
That's because he's awesome too. Merhockman says, have you tried changing the gravitational coefficient of the universe? Thank you, Q.
Carter right now.
I hope everyone who joined us is having an awesome night tonight.
Passing
Sure,
now.
Nord saw me.
That was not a phenomenal run, but hey. Yes, we're all one big happy fleet. Yes, indeed, there is great nostalgia in seeing you again.
See what happens when I'm not around.
Works out okay for me. On this.
Boom, got 354 on it, so yeah.
Yeah, not my best, but on this ship, that's a record. And I've not actually tuned this ship for a while. I'm missing a couple of traits off it. Yeah, poster fleet. So for taxing and damaging, literally 70% identical on both. Amusingly, I took 20% of the attacks in.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not disappointed with the damage. For being a tank, it's not that bad.
The attacks in are what you really need to concern about. Damage in,
Well, I've got to be able to deal some damage.
yeah.
What am I looking for when I'm
Well, that's damage
I'm a
out, damage
science.
in. It's something else. You're still close to 100 on there. So
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm sorry. What did you just say?
my
What do you-
science cat? I mean, I don't really look for damage. I don't know what I'm really looking for with a science tune like that. I'm just trying to keep them off of you. Does that make sense?
Well, with the tank, I'm trying to pull as much damage to me as possible so that you guys can go off and do what you need to. What is the function of a good side? What are we looking for in it?
size, positioning, control. They're not going to get a lot of damage, but you will see the results more often than.
But looking in
Yeah,
at how? I mean, what would he be looking for in his numbers?
Depends on the type of science as well, doesn't it? If he's doing science DPS, then that's one thing. If he's doing science support, then that's the complete opposite.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different things on science to look for, to be honest.
All right.
I mean, part of it, if you're doing control on your science,
DT.
You're kind of looking more at the event time when you do that.
DT. We've won the internet.
500, huh?
Woohoo! 500. Woot woot.
Who is number 500?
That's a good question.
Well, it will say on your thing the last one to subscribe.
Yeah, I have to go switch over to. No, it's not going to show on my Twitch because I don't have my screen running on that, but it should show on my.
Not your Twitch. It's going to show on your Streamlabs.
Right. It is Edge 9519. Edge 9519. You are follower number 500. Woot. Thank you. We really appreciate it. This marks 3 years we've been doing this, DT? Coming on 3 years now? Something like that?
It feels like it's been slow for this, but we made it.
Yay! Okay, we can go home now. It's been fun, guys. We're out of here. No. We wouldn't do that. Yeah, Russell, and even 500.
It's done.
We're done.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey, good evening, Abda. How are you tonight? I hope everyone's having a very good night. We're going to do Brotherhood of the Sword once Chaos is back. Or are you back, Chaos? Chaos went off to do food. The nerve of some people. Let's see if I've got him still in here. All right. Does anybody need to do anything? We ran Operation Riposte earlier this evening. Does anybody else need to do it? We can pull together another team while we're waiting for Chaos to get back and handle Brotherhood of the Sword.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Oh, then we'll have a new one tonight for you. DT will tell you exactly what to do. I mean, exactly.
Right.
You go here, you go there, you go here, you do this, you do that. Make sure you get the Targs. Don't forget the Orion. Make sure you get the Fire Team. Things like that. But it's pretty good.
Right.
Well, Slate, you've now done an Elite TFO. So there, yeah. So, Rasul, we have modified the tank a little bit. I still have the problem out there, but we switched it over to Legendary Command Dreadnought. Keep playing with it, keep seeing what works, slowly upgrading the equipment. We're getting
going
there.
to be important. The next point for more damage, like I said, would probably be your bridge officers.
Yep, I think you're right.
There's just the right officers. It's almost like having another tactical console for damage bonuses. The other points, good hangar pets help out a bit.
Well, Okay, so what I'm
Would-
running right now is the Elite Scorpion Fighters.
I'm actually running, and I don't think you have any of the ships to do it. I'm running on my tank the Type C shuttles on Elite now.
Yeah. That's what I noticed from last time we went out.
But according to Augie and some other people, you want desirable trait be like beam overload on your hangar pets. Which ones have that, I don't know, to be honest, but for your officers, you're going to want people who have good space traits like or damages like pirate, space warfare specialist like Bashir has, superior roaming operatives, Vanguard have a good space trait too.
Oh yes, they do.
Pirate, if you can get a Nausicaan or something like that for a spot.
I probably can find a Nausicaan somehow.
Tier 4 diplomacy, exchange officer.
Well, I think this one's probably a tier 4 on everything at this point. You'd think. You would think.
You would think. But did you claim the cross faction officer already is a question.
That's a better question.
Yeah. And then, of course, the problem with what I have this problem too is when you're redoing officers this much, who do you want to get rid of?
There you go.
To
That
make
really
room.
becomes the question. Hey, Russell, let me write that down.
But don't.
I'll give it a try.
I mean, there's a lot of good choices and ships out there. It's just. Just a matter of putting everything together.
You know, we go to phases, go through it for a couple of days.
There are obviously, you got some of the good officers or others which can pull you in more threat.
Yeah. Chaos, get your butt back in here. This is for you.
What?
I was saying, get your butt back in here. We're ready to do Brotherhood of the Sword, but we were waiting for you.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh, well, great. Fine. I'm going to send you an invitation here.
I'm going to drop off for the evening. I
Okay.
will speak to you all tomorrow.
Take care. Thanks for all the help with the other thing. I appreciate it.
No worries. I'll give him a kick tomorrow if he's not replied.
Yeah, he
He's,
might be on holiday, though. I mean, a lot of people are going on vacation because of the long weekend coming up.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, so if I don't hear from him tomorrow, then I'll assume that I'll hear from him next week. And honestly, my entire team's gone on vacation this week, so we're not running meetings for another week anyway.
That's handy then.
Thanks, though. I appreciate it.
No worries. Right. See y'all later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, so Chaos, I sent you an invitation. You know what? Let's go private. I don't trust it again.
Not every trusts everything nowadays.
You're already in a task force, so check your private and see if you got pulled into something.
What, me?
Chaos. Is that you?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, I love when they start Xing up before they even know what you're going to do.
Well, I assume Marhawkman knew what he was doing, so I'll give him an invitation here. Rasul wanted to get an invitation. invitation. There we go. Alex, we are waiting on Chaos since we're actually running this for him. Oh, yeah, Slate, don't post a link. If you need to post a link, whisper it to me and I'll post it for you. Cass, you are in a task force operation, so check your private and make sure that you aren't still teamed with something else. Oh, okay. Well, I've sent you the invitation. Actually, none are open because we're waiting for Chaos, and then we'll go.
Gotta do something else then, since you'll have to direct them, Mom. Because I can't direct people off when
I
there's.
know.
So I'll be back in a few.
Okay. Let's try this one more time. Chaos, get out of your task force operation, otherwise we can't invite you. Or if you're doing a TFO, we'll figure this out then.
I'm pretty sure we'll get it figured out.
Yep. Doesn't show me that you're in a mission. Oh, hold it. Maybe you are. Chaos, are you running Azure Nebula? Yeah, I can't do anything off my phone keyboard. Tell you what, let me invite Melly Marty, and then by the time we get done with this, we can try it again. How's that? Does that work for everybody?
Works for me.
Okay. We'll come back and pick up the rest of the team. Okay, so we're going to run this twice, everybody. We'll come back and we'll pick up everyone who's not in this one the next time around. Operation Pea Roast. Okay, Pea Roast. Okay. Let's do this one. Of course, we don't have DT with us. I'm going to assume somebody else can do it besides DT.
Oh, you know I'm level 65.
Well, have you done Brotherhood of the Sword?
No.
Okay.
Never have.
So, therein, watch the opening video.
Alright. You said it was Brotherhood of the Sword?
Yep, Brotherhood of the Sword.
Where do I go for that?
And I just realized that I had my mic muted.
Well, that's a problem.
As a physical mute switch, and just sometimes I turn it off just because I don't want to, pick up random noises.
Alrighty. So we have to disable the text. So if you're in this, you know what to do. So everybody has to find one of the 3 tech points. I got one over here.
Where do I go? Where do I find Brotherhood of the Sword?
They're in different places, so that one didn't work. Okay. Oh, it did work. Okay, nice. So there's one central one and then two ancillary ones. We're going to go into this next hall and we're going to run down the left side and go all the way to the back. I presume somebody's got the fire team. Yep, somebody's got the fire team. Okay. So we just have to find the... I found one. Are we good to go on this, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to find the other two now.
Usually one of them's at the end over here.
Yeah.
Almost always.
Work on the assumption that didn't work.
I pushed the button, but apparently got interrupted by a construct shooting me.
That happens. Everybody ready?
Yep, I'm standing on the box.
Okay. Hopefully got somebody on the other one.
Construct's
Go.
dead.
There we go.
All right, so the Orion guy that you need to escort is over here on the far wall, next to that big guy with the hammer.
Next to the big guy with the hammer. I was going to go for the Targs, actually.
Yeah, that Orion guy. So, where the Orion guy needs to go...
He has to go back. Oh, God, where does he go?
Here, follow me. Yeah, see this hallway lit up with purple light? Yeah, that hallway.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. That's
Also,
right,
there's
right.
inside the hallway, so yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Oops. Oops, there's a device right here.
Oh, I love neutronic grenades. The blast radius on those things is so freaking ridiculous.
Did we get it? We did get it. Wow.
You only need 3 players to be doing that. If the other 2 are distracting the Iconians.
Oops, wrong way. Down this hall.
I really should actually be using this. I keep forgetting that I have Psionic Command R on this character because it's it's literally the only character I have it on.
Oops.
Okay, Iconians, time for you to get full on bombardmented into oblivion. Okay, we killed everything next to the device. Push the...
There we go.
And now for the big guy.
This is always a little bit of a disappointment because up till then, there's so much going on. We get to this last part and it's just like, oh yeah, just kill him.
Oh, you wiped out the army. Time to kill the general. Mission complete. And the general's dead.
That was easy.
I mean, see, it's the original version of it with the advanced failure conditions
Yeah.
did have a few things that were genuinely sometimes challenging if the players didn't coordinate properly.
Yes, having a headset definitely helps with that.
Namely, the fact that the fire team and the Orion operative could die, and the mission would fail if they did.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, yeah, it's about the same as it was originally.
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? Something like that, eh? Let's see. Let me grab another tune because we need to do that for Chaos. And for the others who wanted to join us. Do I want to go this way?
And
Yeah,
let's
she'll
see.
be fine with that one.
Really need to change Chuck's build. I mean, it's not that it isn't effective. It's just one of those things where it just feels poorly optimized somehow. I'm not really sure exactly how. Are we doing one red side?
Say that again?
Are we doing one KDF side?
Well, they're mixed, so we can go any way we want to. I'm doing them as private.
I'm going to bring my assimilation build.
Ooh.
Assimilation build.
Assimilating Iconians is so much fun.
Oh.
They actually completely stop using all of the Iconian powers and start shooting people with plasma grenades.
I'm going to take 1 second break, guys. Well, let's take that back. It's going to be a 15-second break. I will be right back. It's warm. It's warm, and I'm not used to it being warm, and even with the windows open, it's warm, and I refuse to put on my air conditioner. All right, we're going to try Brotherhood of the Sword again. See if we can get Chaos involved this time. Oh, Russell, steal the fun from everybody. Oops, hang on, we got to go private on this one. Let's see, Slate, who are you on?
Where's my weapon?
Kelly, okay.
Oh.
Alex wants to join us. All right, Alex. Need one more person for Brotherhood of the Sword. Yeah. That's why I have a decent Fed tune, a decent KDF tune. As long as we're private, it works just fine. Well, since we were talking about the best and the worst of the Bond movies and the best and the worst of anime, best Kaiju movie.
Best Kaiju movie?
Yes, and it's not Kong versus Godzilla. That was...
Rebirth of Mothra 1.
Wow. Oh, yeah, of course, Russell. That's the correct answer.
Wait a minute, was there a right or wrong answer?
Yes, there is a right answer. Russell has it, but that's me.
Crud. I was gonna go with frickin' Pacific Rift.
That's the correct answer.
I mean, it's an answer that's good.
It's a great answer. I consider that to be like the ultimate chick flick movie.
That's a very good point, because that is one thing that you don't see in Rebirth of Mothra, because of the fact that two of the main characters are these beings called Shobijin, who are, one, not human, and two, about 6 inches tall. Because they're magical people that are kind of like the Japanese equivalent of leprechauns. They look like humans, except for the fact that, well, tiny people.
I enjoyed the original Mothra movies with the two little girls, women, goddesses.
The actresses who played them were a Japanese duo
Yes,
who called the Peanuts.
very good. I was going to ask if you knew it. I did know that. Yeah, very popular at one time, and did a couple of Mothra movies, and I think a couple of other movies too.
They weren't in Rebirth of Mothra because, well, that was made when they were like 80 or something, or would be 80. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, they would have been old.
Yes. The visuals of 2 might have been better, Rasul. The music on 1, and the images, I think, on 1 were a lot better.
Well, why did I personally like the Rebirth of Mothra 1 movie? Now, Rebirth of Mothra 2 and Rebirth of Mothra 3 were, in my opinion, less good, but it's a matter of degree. I didn't hate them. It just they just didn't have the same wow factor. Why? Well, it has a kaiju in it that is the bad guy that the good guy can't kill. I mean, it's one of those things where it's not like you're fighting something that's immortal. It's just that you're fighting something that is constantly regenerating, and the fact that it's regenerating is a bad thing. So actually fighting it to the death would probably be a Pyrrhic victory. So the best way to get rid of it was actually to use a magical seal to imprison it. Which is where the Shobijin come in, because they're the ones who can do the magic stuff.
I think that's
another thing about that one, though, that made it so good, though, is that it didn't just be like, oh, there's a monster attacking and we have to kill it. No. They gave you an hour-long backstory about why there's a monster attacking, why that's such a bad thing, and why the Shobijin are kicking themselves for it. And you're like, wait a second, why did the Shobijin feel that this is their fault? That's where the movie got interesting.
No movie are we talking about?
Rebirth of Mothra 1.
Yeah, we've been having conversations today about things like best Bond movies, worst Bond movies, best Bond song, worst Bond song, and then it wound up going to anime, and now we're into kaiju.
It's just that the actual fighting in the movie was, for a kaiju movie, pretty good. Not the best, not the worst. It's what made it so good, though, is the story. And you're like, wait a second. So this is why Death Ghidorah is here. This is why Death Ghidorah was sealed away underneath a random chunk of rock in the forest. And oh yeah, by the way, so someone was an idiot and let humans bulldoze the rock that was sealing Death Ghidorah.
But that's an essential part of most good kaiju movies is people are stupid. Well, it is. I mean, you even go back to the original Godzilla or Gojira way back when, which was actually a really scary movie.
It was humans' fault that Godzilla existed in the first place.
Yeah. We effed up. Speaking of effing up, we need one more person to do Brotherhood of the Sword.
What is Brotherhood of the Sword?
It's a ground mission. You've done. There's Chaos. All right, Chaos. We've been waiting for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the entire reason we were doing this.
Yes, we were doing this specifically so you could join us. There we go. You are back. Oh, it says you're in another TFO. Would you check your private queue and make sure that you're not still queued up for something else? And if you are, leave that, and then I'll invite you over here.
The part with the story that makes it go from wow, that's interesting, to really okay with Rebirth of Mothra was when you find out why there's only 3 Shobijin.
Because
Desgadora killed them all.
well, okay. Then we got a good story going on.
Yeah. See, it turns out that the whole thing is that their civilization was this advanced race that had transcended our concept of technology and had started creating things that humans consider to be magical, even though they're technically sort of
And there's chaos.
They function on scientific principles that are incomprehensible to humans.
Okay, I'm going to start this up just so everybody's aware.
So this is on Elite.
Into VC voice channel. You should be able to join us in voice channel. I didn't take you out. Chaos says, can I be moved back into VC? I presume you mean into voice channel. We didn't kick you out of voice channel. Just jump back in.
Yeah, you're muted for whatever reason, so.
Yeah, it's on your side, not on ours. I don't
Yeah.
think we've... Yeah, that would be way too much work for me to actually switch screens. That is so not happening tonight. Yeah, I don't show you here. You're going to need to jump back in there.
Come on, stupid defiler, die already.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
All right, defiler, now go kill your friends.
Did you...
Yeah, it's running a simulation build.
All right, where are our doodads? There's one doodad. Where's another doodad?
Oh, here. I saw something flash. Usually that means there's a doodad, but oh, here we are.
Did you find all 3? There's one. Okay, I've got one back here. If I don't get killed in the next moment.
Yes. Well, one of my favorite things about assimilation is the fact that you can wait until the enemy's nearly dead and then fire the assimilation nanites at them.
I do it the other way around. I fire the nanites first, because I have an RF effect, and I can have multiple of those dots going on at the same time.
Can somebody trigger the device?
Yeah, I'm standing here and waiting.
Up for the nanites first, too, because I can kill groups.
Yep.
Who's running the show tonight?
I am.
Okay.
It's Monday night. It's usually me on Monday. DT is... not what I want to do. There we go. DT's usually Tuesday or Thursday.
I only hit it once.
Okay, I got the fire team.
Right, big guy. Get to work.
Come on, fire team.
What the freaking hell? God damn it. Jeez, stop with this stupid
Ready for
shit.
me to activate this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, the first time you do it, it always it gives you a wave kill,
Yep.
which
Okay.
round 2.
Here we go.
And
Frost, you're being a bit of a storm again.
What?
You're breathing in your mic.
Breathing in the microphone, yeah.
There we go.
That was nowhere near my face, but okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
come, my Iconian army.
I'm gonna go for the Targs.
Okay. I'm on the Syndicate operative.
Okay.
By the way, you can go down and just jump over the fence. Works perfect fine. No need to go around.
We'll do that next time. I'm so linear, I always have to think that way. Go around, follow fences, blah, 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 blah. Want me to just trip it?
Yeah.
Ah, dang it! I think I took too long killing the guy in the assimilation nanites. Oh wait, hold on. Crap. Come on, operative dude.
Ready? Let's see if that one works. There's one down by the Targs, but I don't see the second one. It's probably behind me.
Man, I wish you could see where the Syndicate operative was easily. Oh, there he is.
Did they add a map marker for him?
Come on. Back here, doofus.
Let's try this one more time. And let's see what
All right,
happens.
operative's clear.
Okay.
Crap. Just went down.
Don't worry about it.
If you like some ground bit advice, feel free to poke me after the stream.
Say that again?
If you want some ground bit advice, not you in particular, you already got a good build, but anyone else, feel free to poke me after the stream.
Cool.
Oh boy.
We need somebody at that second device.
Pass on that.
Here's a second device in here. Oh, it's up top.
Of course it is.
All right, I am here. I will bodyguard Kali.
Okay. There,
Oh,
we got it.
It's done.
Got it.
Fun fact: there are 2 places in the game. Correction. There are supposed to be 2 places in the game where, if you were there for the event, you can pick up a IDIC tribble by interacting with an IDIC tribble in a map. Truth is, there's actually 3.
Where's the third one?
Here, in
Really?
this TFO.
No.
Because it's the Chromos map.
Yeah, see, New Chronos map has the interactable tribble next to the Targ pit.
Really?
That Targ pit.
So it leaked through. Yay.
Okie dokie. Let's try that again. Is somebody on one of the two?
Yeah. I'm in the corner. I just had to kill everybody before I could.
Well, I can run back and grab the second one, so if somebody's got the other one, we're good.
Oh wait, there we go.
Oh, got it.
Oh, good.
For once, it was right in my line of sight, and I could get it.
All right. I'll write to my Iconian friends. Time to go kill your boss.
All right, go have fun.
Oh wait, it's this door.
Where'd you go? Oh, I love that.
Let's see if I can get that.
Bioessence is so fun.
No.
Just sucks the life out of them.
Yep, let's play vampire.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's what it is.
My simulate module didn't come off cooldown until it died.
Aww.
I was like 1 second from being able to simulate the Harbinger. Yeah, it works on Harbinger.
It was kind of funny when in space they get these major dreadnoughts.
Well, it's hilarious because of the fact that when you assimilate a Harbinger, because of the fact that it's a special death animation, it splits into two. So you have the assimilated Harbinger, and then there's this other one just laying on the floor. Well, see, because the Harbinger doesn't do a proper corpse. It does this animation where it creates a debris object that's the Harbinger's staff. Which I guess is why it does that. It's because, you know.
Thank you, Consortium.
Our pleasure. Besides, it's a good night. We got 500 follows, so yay. We can be happy tonight. We can share the love.
And you got to watch me assimilate a whole lot of Iconian troops.
I would like to see somebody assimilate the Swarm Mother. I don't know if that's possible, but that would be fun.
No, you only can simulate humanoids.
Yeah, bummer. Wouldn't that be great, though?
Yes,
the fact that Iconian constructs are considered humanoids is interesting because of their interesting shapes. But
well,
yeah, you can even assimilate constructs.
What you need, Mom, is the new module so you can get making pets.
I want that so bad. That would be a great one to have. I'm looking forward to it. Go ahead.
The first thing I'm going to get with Bond with Life is a scorpion.
Ooh. No, I'm going to do... It's combat pets and regular pets, right?
No, Bond with Life only gives you combat pets.
Oh, bummer.
You can't summon them in social zones, apparently.
What are you talking about?
There
a
is
new lockbox kit or trait, not a kit module, a trait
called Bond with Life, which lets you basically bond with a war pet.
Oh.
There's a long list of the options.
It's so awesome sounding.
And what exactly does it do?
Hang on a second, I'll tell you exactly what it does.
You have to capture by encountering them in game and fighting them. All of the creatures on this really long list. There's like 20 something of them, I think. 19, 20, somewhere around there. And you have to fight them, activate the trait when they're at low health, and then the one that you bond with gets zapped out of existence, and then later on you can summon it to help you fight things.
Exactly. So an active ground trait that allows the player to form a bond with the target foe animal below 50% health. Once a bond has been formed with that species, it becomes permanently available to use as a pet by using Bond with Life on a non-animal foe or an already bonded animal species. Doing so deploys your currently selected pet to assist you in combat. Lastly, using Bond with Life on any friendly target opens a contact that allows you to select which pet to use. The more animals a captain bonds with, the more powerful all such pets become. Boss animals are immune.
Plus, you get abilities from the animals you bond with.
Right. The drawback is we can't bond with the T-Rex from Dyson Sphere.
Can you bond with the small ones?
Yeah, I think so.
Small ones, yes, the big ones.
We have Dankanosaur and Furiodon.
Right. But we can't do the Verosaurus Rex. So you've got your scorpions, you got your... I suppose you could bond with the worms, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And
the description in the trait specifically refers to them as immobile.
Immobile?
So apparently the idea is that when you call it, it appears out of the ground and then just sits there spitting acid at anything that gets an acid spitting range.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so this is the Ahala worms, the Cocyton beasts, Dankosaurs, D1 arthropods, Dricklae fumarole worms, Glycarma spiders, Hatham, Jackal mastiff, Mugatus, Orythian creepers. Ooh, that's very unusual. Various spiders, Rihan sailback, a sour, a Sailot. Oh, I want to bond with the Sailot. A Targ, a Voth-Periodin, a Vivercat, Wargle.
Several of them are things that are only found on New Romulus and require you to do the observe wildlife thing to see them in a form that you can fight at all, ever.
I want one of the big monkeys.
The Mugatus, yeah, they're there.
There's a few ways you can get Mugato, and the most reliable one
Partisan?
is that, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Partisans can give you Mugato and Targs quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
And also the Scorpion guys, I guess.
Right.
The easiest way to get Scorpion is just to go to Nimbus.
Yeah.
The desert's filled with hundreds of them. Like, come here, Scorpion. You're going to live on my ship now.
The Cocyton beast, I can't place that.
Impossibility of reason.
Thank you. Okay.
Discovery episode where the shuttlecraft
on the ice planet,
planet with the stupid fumaroles. You have to sneak around and before you get acid or boiling hot acid belched on you. That's also where you find the fumarole worms.
Of course.
Actually, one of the most tricky ones is actually the frozen spiders. Guess how many missions those are in?
Those are in some of the early ones in the
Romulan Arc is the ones that go to that frozen mine where you find the resistance.
Just the frozen mine.
Mm-hmm. There's that one little corridor, and there's a couple on each side. So you're going to have to kill them, but not too quickly because they have to be above.
My personal recommendation with this is to take a Mark I stun phaser and zap them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then it's like zap, 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 blink, you're mine now. Although, one thing that Kale demonstrated in the live stream with the trait is the fact that it's an instant power. So if you successfully activate it and it's below half health, since it gets zapped out of existence by the fact that you activated the trait, it doesn't matter if your bridge officers are currently trying to kill it.
Oh.
You can actually just like have your bridge officers shoot it 2 or 3 times. Now it's below 50% health. Zap. Now it's gone.
All right, so we're going to try and team up one more ISE for DT tonight. So let's see if we've got enough people to do that. Since he would like that, and that would be a good way to end the night. So if you would like to join us for an ISE, that would be awesome. Ooh,
I'd love a run.
Okay.
Touch on your major echo.
Yeah, somebody's got something open. There
what?
goes.
There's two that have problems with acquiring them, other than the fact that they're only in a single mission in the game. One of them is that Orathan Creeper.
Uh,
The name of it gives you a hint as to what the problem is.
hold it. Isn't that in alpha?
Yes,
Okay.
Alpha is the only mission in the
Yeah.
game that takes place on Orith 2.
Yeah.
Feds don't get that mission.
Oh. Surprise.
I honestly don't know if you can do one-on-one PvP on ground and get the thing that way.
That's a good question. All right. I've got DT and a team here. I need a couple. Oh, hold on a second here. DT, I'm going to kick you real quick.
I mean, obviously the PvP approach would require you to do PvP with someone who would use Bond with Live to bond with an Orithian Creeper and then summon it to have it kill you.
Yeah.
Might work, might not. Haven't tried it.
The description that I heard just now was, if you use on a bonded creature, you summon your own. So, it's summon creature. It's a bound creature, just not your bound creature.
See, when it says bonded creature, it means a species you have bonded with. Like, for example, if you have bonded with a Warrigal, it doesn't matter which Warrigal you use the trait on, you're going to summon a Warrigal to kill it. You're not going to bond with another Warrigal because you already have one.
I'm not sure how that works with the tagging system in the game here.
I
The
don't
creature
know.
is simply tagged as already bonded.
I don't know.
You realize you're talking about a trait that's coming out tomorrow. Play Pokemon tomorrow, guys.
Yes. I will be playing with this tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We need 3 more people to do ISE. Anybody interested in joining?
I could do ISC.
Okay, who are you on?
Money still.
Okay.
Yeah, Alice wants in.
Yep.
Alex, I'm
wanted-
already in a private.
Who?
I'm already in.
No,
Yeah.
not in mine. You're not.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Was that you, Alex, who was just talking?
Now he's in.
Yeah. No, Alex was just talking, I think. Was that you, Alex?
It
All
was
right.
still showing me as being in a
try
TFO
this
group,
again.
so I have to and I have to do it again.
Alex, if you're in a private queue, leave it because I'm creating a new one.
Yeah, that's what I did. I left
Okay.
it.
And Slate wants to join us too. This will be interesting. We're doing ISE, guys, so just be ready for it.
ISE?
ISE.
No control for this run. This will be fun.
Control.
Well, Slate
You
wants
need
to join.
control?
No, Slate wants to join. I mean, we'd love control, but Slate asked first, so just letting him fix. Okay. Who are you on, Slate? Fine, I'll go look. Kelly, okay. Let's try that again. It's telling me you're in a task force, Slate. You want to check your private queue and make sure that you're out of it. Obi-Wan, I think we've got a full team here. I want to have bigger teams so we can have more people playing.
No, I
Someone
mean
say
there are
Obi-Wan.
some queues that require more than 5.
That's true, but it's not like ISE.
True,
There
but
we
we
go.
can't run an ISC with more than 5, so it defeats the point of running an ISC if we are getting if we're going to do a TFO for bigger team.
Oh, that Starbase Fleet Defense thing.
Yeah.
Oh boy. A full team of 20 on that.
Oh, that'd be fun. All right, guys, here we go.
Makes the server crawl. It really does.
I mean, it's already kind of go AFK and have fun.
That's always what it is.
I mean, the Defense of Starbase 1 is, I think, the easiest TFO in the entire game.
It's pretty darn easy, yes.
Nebula's pretty easy too.
All right.
Oh yeah. Anyway, the Erythian Creeper one, maybe possibly Feds will be able to get one by doing PvP with a KDF person who has one. Maybe, I don't know yet. The other one that's problematic is Dricklite.
Isn't
They're
that
one
on
of
New
the things-
Romulus?
They're one of the things you observe with observed wildlife on New Romulus. I'm not actually sure you can shoot it though. It's one of the things I noticed when I was looking on the wiki, and I haven't done a test of it, but I vaguely recall having noticed that a long time ago, and the wiki also has it there, that they're just non-hostile.
Yeah, then you're gonna get creative about how to harm them anyways.
Well, also the thing is though is that the way I understand the trait, if you target something that's non-hostile to you, you can't bond with it.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter what HP percentage it is or whether you have one or not. But I haven't tested this either, so I'm not really certain. See, that's the thing with the observe wildlife on New Romulus thing, is that it causes things that are otherwise non-hostile to sometimes become hostile. Apparently, that excludes Dricklay, though. Although if you look at Dricklay, they're these tiny things that, let's just say they don't look dangerous.
No, they don't.
Also, their ability when you summon one of them is to give you a kit performance boost.
That's not a
I
bad thing.
want a war repo.
Yeah, but the point in getting them is to boost the other ones.
No, I want to kill something with an EPO.
Okay.
You know, Warrigal are those big armor-plated cats, right?
No, Wargle are not the armor-plated cats. The Wargles are the things that you run onto on the planet with Slamic. The armor-plated cats are the, what the heck are they called?
Hatham?
No, they're not the Hathan. They are, boy, I can't remember all of them.
A very strange name.
I have to go back and look. There's Vivers, but it's not the Viver one. It's the other one.
I'll just find a copy of the thing I did.
I'm pretty sure that by tomorrow evening,
Well,
you'll have all the guides you could ever want.
A hull worm, yeah, we talked about that one. Dunkenosaur, sure. What just happened?
Maybe there's a Hathan. You could be correct.
That was weird.
What?
I just got kicked to log in.
This happened to me a couple times. Hey, Lava1701. Hi. Welcome aboard. How are you tonight?
Anyway, Jackal Mastiff. Those are those, like, well, see, KDF side, you can actually get a pet summon device for Jackal Mastiff.
Yep.
Hatham.
Hathan, is that the armored cat?
Nope, that's the doggy.
That's the doggy.
Hatham is something big and armored, but I'm not entirely sure if it's a cat.
I know the Viver's a cat because it's called a Viver cat.
Yeah. If I remember right, the Viver cat is actually relatively small and fluffy.
Yeah,
it doesn't have
it's
armor
relatively
plates.
small. Oh, darn it.
Also, it's the other one that gives you increased kit performance for summoning it. Well, Fury-Don, yeah, we know what those look like. SAR. Ooh, this is an interesting one because of the fact that SAR, you can technically get any place you fight Gorn.
Right.
Which,
Ah.
go to the Gornfield Canvas.
Yeah.
Go to the Gornfield Canyon on Nimbus, and oh, hey, it's a SAR. Zap. I know. Probably. Haven't tested that. Rihan Sailback. This is a special one.
This is on New Romulus. It's down in the Atli. Why am
The
I
thing with
dying so
Rihan-
much? What the heck?
The thing with the Rihan
Because there's
Sailback.
no control and nobody's killed off any of the extra spheres or anything else.
The thing with the Rihan Sailback, though, is that it's a location-triggered spawn, and not something that really commonly is seen.
Oh, wow.
There is, actually, if you're in the Atli and you've got the, oh boy, there's going to be a very, what?
Tactical cube.
Focus on the gateway.
Gateway.
Gateway. Just do the gateway. Don't do the cube.
Right, gateway.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's going to continue to spawn everything until we get there.
Crap.
I'm going to do this.
I just got spawn killed.
Yeah, we're camped out in the spawn area now.
Someone's gonna have to take out that tactical cube.
Guess I'll start on it.
It's taking us out by the buttload.
Get over there without dying.
Oh, don't worry, it's camped on the spawn area, so...
Okay.
And try to keep moving.
She's a tank, she needs to go hold a spot and attract fire.
Yeah, but given the amount of damage she's taking, she needs the dodge from being mobile. I think surviving is more important than...
Crap.
Not when it's killing you and her team killed and she's the one that's supposed to take the damage, Razul.
Guys.
Yeah, it's camped
Yeah.
over by me.
But as I remember the build, it gets stronger the longer it's alive, so...
Her
Right.
build's
We have to survive for a
changed.
bit.
Guys.
Relax.
It's just a game.
That's sacrilege.
I know. My biggest issue was getting over to the gateway to do my job.
I just completed the Smash Accolade.
Wait, Smash. Is that the one you get because you've had your ship get blown up repeatedly?
Yes.
Yep.
I remember that there's some rather funny titles that they put into the game for the damage received accolades. Wait, how about this guy?
I've almost got the gate down.
Who's got that gate down?
We're
Almost
working on
there.
the gate.
Alright. Well, I'm near the tactical cube.
Okay.
Check it out.
Got the gate.
There goes the gate.
Gate's down.
So,
We're working on all the probes that everybody forgot about.
That was probably me.
And that was most of the group.
This tactical cube is the bane of my existence.
well, don't worry about the tactical cube. That's why Elite's a little different. In that you got to work as a team and keep on specific targets the whole time.
Alright. Nice. I managed to get past
Now
the
I can-
tactical cube this time.
I'm glad I'm not parsing this. This is...
I am. I'm curious to see how bad we're doing. Hey, you know what? There's part of the problem.
what?
When I respawned, I was no longer...
Forget. Yeah, we're not threatening and you
Yep.
didn't have a track fire, yeah.
Hi, Melly Marty. Hi, Neojet Angel.
Wow.
I have no traits. Interesting. Yeah, I could. Come on, babies.
This is an interesting one. There's a set of accolades for getting injuries on your captain.
Oh, yes, there is.
Yes, we know.
Whew.
Imani is currently still working on the second one, which is 12 injuries. He hasn't gotten 12 injuries yet.
In total or simultaneously?
No, this is ever.
I've had more than 12.
Apparently, she's only ever gotten 6 injuries.
Oh, sweet. Accolade complete. Steps.
I think I got more in 1 minus abilities.
More than like 10.
Was anyone else suffering heavy lag?
No.
I just got kicked to log in a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what you had said. I don't know that I want to read that, but we'll take a really quick look on that one. Well, that never helps.
I had a little bit of lag, but I use an SSD drive for this game.
Ah, no, I always use mine.
Yeah, when you're facing lag in this game, it's usually network related, not hardware performance.
Yeah. Usually. My combat log reader's missing. Okay.
I got an ion probe core.
There we go.
Getting to the gate was the hardest part. In times like that, it makes me thankful for flying a Romulan ship with cloak.
Yep, not one of our finer nights. Could be worse.
Yes. Oh boy. I mean, you completed the TFO and got completion rewards, so
yeah. Okay, so you got to look at it. Yeah, not marvelous. I think we'll ignore those numbers for tonight. And
on this one.
While not a fabulous way to the end the evening, it is nonetheless going to be an end the evening part. Hi, Mr. Dave. Yeah, it was just that one Neojet Angel. I was going to cry if I'd lost all the traits, but that is life. Not terrible. It's over already? That was... Yes, it's over already, Melly Marty. Thank goodness that was over. All right. So, on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to thank all you wonderful people who joined us today and brought us up to where we are now, which is 500 followers and 9 subscribers. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I have to work tomorrow morning, but only for 4 days this week. Woot, woot, woot. We will be back on tomorrow running the new episode, obviously. Is it episode or episodes? I've heard both. DT says it's episodes, and I thought I read episode.
Somewhere that there was 2 missions and 3 patrols.
Holy crud. Okay. We got some work to do tomorrow night, folks.
But I don't really know for sure. And
hey, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, should be a good night tomorrow. All right, so we will see you at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I don't know if DT's hosting or if I'm hosting. One of us is hosting. But we will be here. 2 missions, 3 patrols, new stuff. Yeah! Cool. So everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We will all prepare, and we will see you tomorrow night. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Works better if I remember where the off switch is.